We are live. It is Holden. It's Matt. MLB Live Line. We're going to take you through some live betting tonight for the next 2-3 hours. We'll have a good evening. It'll be great. Didn't do the show last week. Next week, I'm in Canada for my 50th, Matt. So I'm getting old, buddy. It's almost over. It's coming to a close. But we do have some baseball tonight, which I'm excited about. Talk to me here. How's this evening going? It's been an odd day for me. Like, worked a ton. Took a nap, woke up, forgot I didn't bet the over in the Cleveland-Baltimore game. Got in the over 13.5. 2 minutes later, they went over, but I had to parlay it with the Royals over 3.5 runs tonight, which hopefully will happen. Hot. They're going up against a bad team, 95 degrees, wind blowing out. But What's going on with you, my man?
Well, did you ever watch what's the TV show on Netflix that had the upside down? What was it? Stranger Things.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that show?
No.
Oh, well then that
Sorry, buddy.
defeats the whole purpose then.
Yeah.
But no, they had this thing called the upside down where everything was like backwards.
Right.
And that's what we're having so far. The Pirates have 6 runs against the Reds. The Reds are keeping a guy on the mound who's thrown up on the field. He threw up on the field, and we're going to let him stay in. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the Pirates have 6 runs against him. And then David Peterson is out pitching Garrett Cole in New York. So you got to love to see that. So, other than that, we're looking good. I'm on a plus number with Cleveland on a run line. So I'm with you there. Sorry you didn't get that in. That's a great call because I think they're at 14 runs already.
Yeah.
So we're good to go there. And you know me, I got some crazy parlays and stuff going that we can kind of talk about throughout the evening. But other than that, we are ready to win some money, definitely. Let's go.
We're going to fill out an all-star ballot tonight, too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Because the more I look at it, nobody's hitting. It's just it's a really bad time for Major League first baseman, outfield, just everybody. Like, catchers are hitting better than most position players. It's a bizarro world. Let me say hey to everybody first, though. We got Milo. What up, Milo? Of course, our guy Daniel, Jason, Josh. Wonderful to see all of you. And we'll have more people dropping in as the night goes on as well. But you mentioned the Mets and the Yankees right now. It's David Peterson and Juan Soto. It's a rivalry game, man. And I don't think it matters as much in baseball as it does in other sports. But you see a lot of weird stuff happening in this series. And Peterson's on fire tonight.
Yeah, and he loaded the bases in the first and then proceeded to strike out the next 3 hitters. So that's not good, but yeah. So what I was holding was a leg of a parlay. I was holding the Yanks plus a half a run in the first 3 innings. I mean, that's as safe as you could have. They're better than the Mets, and Cole's supposed to be better than Peterson. So holding a half run through 3 innings, I mean, that's as safe as you could get. But it looks like Cole's not there. I mean, I watched him in his first start. He was sitting at like 94, 95. Where he's normally sitting at 98, 99. So he's not quite there, but he'll get it back.
Okay. So we've got that right now. We've got the Guardians and the Orioles in the bottom of the 5th. So they finally stopped hitting bombs out there. But my goodness, 8-6, bottom of the 5th inning. And these teams didn't score in the 5th. So all the runs, the 14 runs came in the first 4 innings. Jose Ramirez, bomb, Gunnar, bomb, McCann, and Cowser. Colton Cowser has 10 home runs this season, by the way.
Yeah, and he was dinged up, too.
Yeah.
And then Gunnar's up for MVP. Obviously, Ramirez up for MVP. Both those guys, so good. So good.
Well, that offense is just rolling. They had one.
Both those offenses, Holden. You can kind of just bet their offense every day. Both of them, along with the Phillies. Now they got Trey Turner. I mean, the Phillies are loaded with Turner back in that lineup.
92 degrees with the wind blowing out the left center field in Baltimore. So the weather definitely playing a factor here, and that's a good thing if you like offense. We've got a ton of rain in St. Louis. So I know you had a nice bet in the Braves game. You can give out a free bet if you want to because the game hasn't started. I know you like Matt Olson tonight. Not sure they play this game, but I mean, it was supposed to be 95 degrees, 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out the center. And now when they resume, it'll probably still be in the upper 80s, ton of humidity, a little bit of wind as well. What did you like from the Atlanta-St. Louis game, a game that's in a delay, may not be played, but a play that you like?
Well, I was just telling you about that Yankees getting a half run through 3 innings. Well, the second leg of that was Atlanta getting a half run through 3 innings with Lopez. Wait, who's on the mound? Lopez, right? Was on the mound, I think. Bernardo. Yeah. So, and we had the better team, the better pitcher there. But so that's going to fall by the wayside just due to the Mets putting it on the Yanks. But the play of the day, I think, I love the batter pitcher analytics. I live for that. And Matt Olson just owns Kyle Gibson. I think he's had maybe 25 at bats, so not a huge sample size, but he's hitting, I think it was 417 with 4 bombs, righty, lefty. And Atlanta's on the road, so we're going to definitely get 9 at bats from him. Nothing worse than when you're holding, a ticket that your guy doesn't come up in the bottom of the ninth. So we'll definitely get the full at bats from him. So I really like that play. What's that?
Do you have your Discord up with the notifications go bloop bloop bloop?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can. Yep. Sorry.
We gotta kill that. No worries. Yep. I got a question here from Jason though. While you do that, should Gunnar be batting leadoff, or would you move him down? I always feel like now, put your best hitter at number 1. Give him as many at bats as you can during the season. Where are you on this, Matt?
I'm not with you on that.
No,
I mean, I'm with you on. I want my best on base guy in the number 1 hole. I want my best hitter in the 3 hole. That way he's guaranteed to hit in the first inning. Okay. I don't want him in the 4 hole because you may lose in a bat later, but you'll be sure to get that at bat in the first inning. But I want, a speed guy. I want an on base guy in the number 1 hole. And Gunnar is kind of a speed guy, kind of an on base guy, but you may have to move him back. They're probably leaving some runs on the board by having him batting leadoff. But Cedric Mullins hits in the 8 hole.
Yeah. What happened to Cedric, man? That dude was one of the best players in the game for about 3 years.
Yeah, you can maybe throw him in there. And I'm kind of contradicting myself because he's not a great, on base guy, but he can run a little bit and he could get on, for these guys. But yeah.
All right. So here's the deal. You get I think it's a 50% boost up to $25 on a live bet on DK tonight. So if you haven't bet a live bet yet, you want to bet along with us. I know DK has that. Then I got a free just $10 same game parlay for baseball tonight, Matt. And I'm wondering if there's anything that you're looking at on the board, and these games are going to start up a little bit later on, because I'd like to throw one in tonight. And there's a couple games I've got an eye on. Houston, Colorado will be the top one in all likelihood, but any games coming up later on tonight that you're interested in, whether it be Colorado at Houston, Dodgers, White Sox in Chicago, Miami, Kansas City just underway, Texas, Milwaukee, Oakland Angels, Minnesota, Arizona, Washington, San Diego, and the Cubs visiting San Francisco. Anything late night?
Well, I do have some games as part of some legs on parlays already there, but I looked at the lineups today in that Colorado Astros game. I know you just said sounded like you may be on the Astros, and I get that. You never want to fade a hot team.
Not yet.
Okay, great.
Have not bet it yet.
Gotcha. But the number was crazy. It was like minus 280 or something. Yes. And I did look at the lineups. I think that Colorado might have I don't want to say they have a pitching advantage. Hunter Brown just has been good lately. Really struggled at the beginning of the year. It's kind of a wash. They're both bad.
Yeah.
But I think the Rockies lineup's better, and that game's just about to start. And so if you could take a run line of plus 2.5 at even money or something, that may be a play.
Yeah, I got to get in on a same game parlay though. So 2 or 3 plays, I'll try and get it over 2 to 1. It's a free bet.
If you take the Rockies money line, you could take the Rockies plus 2.5 and parlay it with something.
I could.
It doesn't have to be a money line.
No. I mean, it'd be a same game. So we'll see how that goes. Joey Works on the Diamondbacks. What's up, Joey Work? Let me do my best Joey Work impression, pumping the site up, okay? I can't. I just can't. I just tried and I just can't. I don't have the energy. That's all I'll say. I didn't drink Red Bull. I didn't snort espresso or anything like that. But let me tell you right now, $30 is your last chance to get in Get grandfathered in on our rate. Our website's dropping soon. We're going to be changing everything up here at Nuke the House. What you're going to get is live, real-time betting notifications from the best live bettors in the world. You got Keg, you got Coop. I'm sitting here with Matt, the best in the world, right here at Nuke the House. Patreon, $30 a month. Look up patreon.com/Nuke the House, $30 a month. If you get in now and you stay through August 1st, we're going to grandfather you in at that rate. It's going to be a lot more expensive subscription before then. So if you like what you're seeing here, you want to get in, go for it. Yeah, Joseph is on the Diamondbacks. Gerardo, Rico Suave, Astros run line.
And Joey's giving you how to play there, boys. I would follow that. He's good at what he does.
Don, play I don't recall. Any first five unders y'all like tonight?
Well, let me see here.
By the way, Rockies and Astros just underway.
Yeah, that's definitely not one of them.
Who's getting a hit tonight?
I mean, the Royals game just started. That could definitely go. Lugo's pretty good. Matter of fact, I think Lugo is under 2.5 ERA.
Yeah, and I'm already on the Royals over 3.5 runs. So I don't want to double down on that one.
Definitely not the Twins Diamondbacks game. I mean, that has 15 potential in that. With those two, I mean, Joe Ryan's good, but both those teams can hit, and the Twins are on fire. They've been a cash cow for me, just betting team totals with them. Matter of fact, I don't think I've lost a team total with them in 7 or 10 games.
The Twins?
Yeah. I mean,
the bet I'm on from you right now is the Guardians. What was it? +2.5. And who was the team that the Rays +2.5?
Yeah, that'll be a win.
I got it at basically even money. So
yeah, that was one of my better picks.
Yeah, it looks like a good bet right now. Scooble's shutting down the Phillies. It's 4-0 in that game. Pittsburgh's crushing Cincinnati 6-0. There's just some weird things going on in baseball right now. Seattle came back and tied Tampa Bay, Matt. It's 2-2 in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm holding +2.5, so it's okay. But I hear you.
Diaz hit his 7th home run of the year. Wow. Yandy going deep.
He's so tough. He should hit for a little more power, but I mean, I've seen that guy wear out pitchers. Just foul ball, and then a drive in the gap. He's a really good hitter.
Guess who hit a home run? Just take a guess.
Which game?
5th pitch of the game. Game just started. Ohtani-san, 24 bombs. He already hit his 24th home run of the year. This guy is spectacular.
Do you want to hear a crazy stat? I mean, you will never get this quiz, or this trivia question. There's a guy that you would never believe that has the same number of hits as Shohei Ohtani. Plays for Boston. Jarron Duran. And everyone's like, who? And
he's been pretty good at he was a good prospect, and now he's gotten to the bigs, and he's lived up and exceeded expectations, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I knew like he was, kind of a low key good player, but when I was going through some stats today, I saw that. I'm like, holy shit, he's tough. That Boston offense, like, not much name recognition, but they've been hitting lately. Although they gave up 7 runs so far to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, believe it or not, since they put Horowitz in their lineup, and he's hitting like 400 with 4 bombs. And I made fun of the kid, but they've been hitting really well, and they were one of the worst hitting teams in baseball.
So there's a weird thing going on in the Mets, one of their luxury suites right now. So I saw Kenny the Jet Smith up there, and it's Darryl Strawberry, Gary Sheffield. Like, all these dudes are just hanging out up in a suite at Citi Field, and I would love to be in there because Gary Sheffield is one of the coolest dudes I've ever met in baseball.
I could see that. And if I wanted to party one night, and I think Darryl Strawberry would be in my top 5 of guys to party with.
Back in his prime, not now, because now he's a thumper.
He's a thumper?
Yeah, he's a Bible thumper. He loves,
Is he?
He doesn't do anything anymore. It saved his life. And all it saved his life. So good for him. Yeah. Josh says not Vlad. Vlad did not hit a home run, but guess what? Rumors that he is going to the Yankees. So we'll see if it happens.
Yeah, fuck that. I saw also that Garrett Crochet and Lou Bob are thinking, or the Dodgers are courting them. I'm like, come on, really? Can you imagine Lou Bob in the middle of that lineup, and then Crochet is your number? I don't even know what he'd be, 2.
I mean, not to shit on Vladdy. The guy does have a double tonight and 2 RBIs. So that's good. But and then on top of is tonight, like, did they retire a number with the Mets? Is what's going on with the Mets? Because Dwight Gooden is sitting in the stands. You'd think Dwight Gooden would be up there with his, what is that? Is that Gary Sheffield? He's Gary Sheffield's uncle.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be hanging out together, but
I think it was something about Willie Mays yesterday. Willie Mays Day or something yesterday.
Yeah, it should have been too.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, Willie Mays is 93. Like, they had probably written his obituary 20 years ago. And a lot of people said he was the greatest living baseball player, to which I would still listen. I didn't see the guy play on a day-to-day basis. I still think Barry Bonds is the best player that's alive. And he has been for the last 20-something years.
If you want to be floored, just go back and look at Barry Bonds' numbers. Like, we took him for granted, but he had a stretch, I think, and someone in the chat can correct me on this. I think he had a 600 on base percentage one year.
That was not. Yeah, he did. He had a here. Let me read to you.
Think about that
2001 through 2004. Here's his on base percentage. Just his on base. 515, 582, 529, 609.
609.
14
out of every 10
OPS. 1422 OPS.
He would not swing at a ball that was an inch off the plate. He had the best eye I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that he obviously took his steroids, and that matters. So, but
I think he's the best player I've ever seen. He would have gone down had he not done all this stuff. He'd have been a top 10 player of all time. But then he saw McGuire and Sosa get these big contracts and all the attention. He decided to juice up, and he turned into the greatest player in the history of the game. That and him and Babe Ruth, I guess, playing together at the same time would have been interesting to see. But Babe Ruth at this point couldn't get around on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. It wouldn't have happened. That's
a whole nother conversation. If you just dropped him into 2024 baseball, I mean, he's not even in the major leagues. But you figure that he would have, our training programs now, he wouldn't have been drinking like he did. He would have been in better shape. He would have seen better pitching. He would have been, a lot better. But can you imagine him in there against, Duran throwing 102 or, Ben Joyce? I think they threw 90 back then.
So someone, and we're looking at the board right now. There's just nothing really standing out at this time. Hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like button. You'd help us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, Nuke the House YouTube channel. Really appreciate that. Bonds versus McGuire was the best era for me. I mean, again, the 80s, just as a kid, falling in love. Baseball was my favorite sport back then. But that was a really interesting era back in the 90s, early 2000s, just because the games were taking 4 hours, Matt. You'd sit down. A Yankee Red Sox game, if it got done in less than 4 hours, that was a fast game. It took too long. Like, I'm so happy we have this pitch clock.
Yeah, no. And like, people were worried about what it was going to do to the game. I mean, I think it's been great. I think most people think it's been great.
They should. So, there's no reason for them not to.
I'm looking at the board now. I'm just kind of bullshitting with you. I wasn't really looking at the board.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. We're not forcing anything on this show, no doubt about it. Again, we got Cleveland, Baltimore. That's kind of stalled out here late in the game, or later in the game. All 14 runs scored in the first 4 innings. They're in the bottom of the 6th right now. 8-6 Cleveland on top. Jose Ramirez, 21st home run of the year. He's got a double on top of it. He's a total stud. Philadelphia visiting Detroit, and the Tigers have Skubal on the mound tonight. Skubal, 7 shutout innings with 7 Ks. So he's absolutely dominating. He's given up 3 hits tonight. Skubal for Cy Young. Like, he's going to be in the mix for a while, isn't he? Avoiding injury.
I mean, he's filthy. Left-hand side, throwing 98. He's got all the pitches. He's got pretty good control. I mean, he's got it all. I mean, he's a stud. The one that's disappointing though is Casey Mize. Like they thought that
Yeah.
they would be, he would be kind of the Robin to Batman, and Casey Mize hasn't really been good this year. So it's a one-trick pony there.
I'm trying to find bullpen availability tonight. So where are we? This is Tuesday night.
Yeah,
And
now it's the time to get on the fills, that's for sure.
You think getting to back the fills when Scooble leaves?
Well, he's got to be coming out literally any pitch, I would think.
Let me tell you how many pitches he's got, and then we'll talk. It's 91.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe he's got one in him. Astros scored. That's good for our man D Money. Oh, I didn't tell. I don't know if you saw this, Holden. I did for the Discord for members and non-members, non-Patreon and Patreon. We did a $5 little parlay, free money.
What was it?
So we're sweating 4 games. Yeah, you didn't see that in the Discord, did you?
Well, you know what it was? Keg sent me this long text, but it just kept going on and on and on. And I didn't want to read the whole thing because I had other shit going on. So please explain to me what you guys did behind the scenes.
Well, I love it, just to support the boys. And it didn't end up being a big payout because we only ended up getting a 4-legger. But it was like for the first 5 people that gave me their favorite pick tonight, I did a free parlay for everybody. And I'd like to do that once a week. I mean, that's the other thing about Patreon. I do little things like that for the boys too. So I don't even, to be perfectly honest, remember who we're on. I'm sure it was a lot of Braves going against Kyle Gibson. They've had a lot of at-bats against him, but I don't remember. I'm sure people in the chat probably do. But
literally 30 seconds after I said hit the like button and subscribe, Keg gets in here and does it. I mean, that's just a man lifting his leg over the fire hydrant and saying, I'm here. Hey, quote. Do you know what movie this is from?
Tell me.
No, come on, read it.
Well, I was looking at look
at the screen right now. Look at my shirt. Okay. You don't know because you
wait.
know immediately.
Swanson, I remember that from what was it? The Jim Carrey movie.
What movie is this from? What movie is this from? Please, somebody know this because if you don't, there you go. Thank you, Milo. Dumb and Dumber.
That's what I just said, the Jim Carrey movie.
But you didn't say Dumb and Dumber.
Well, because I was on the spot there and didn't have a chance to think.
You don't have to think about
where would you rate that? Top what comedies?
My favorite comedy ever.
Yeah,
ever. And probably a top 6 or 7 movie for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Constantly quoted. And it was great because when my daughter was 2, when they're 2, they can listen to bad words. They don't know what it is. So I watched it when she was 2 and she just thought it was the best movie ever. Absolutely the best movie. And now she can't watch it because it's a little too vulgar for her, but
so we got some goings-ons here.
What do we got here? Let's try and look at the board.
White Sox are up against the Dodgers.
Ooh. Ohtani hit a home run, and then Benintendi came back with his 6th blast of the year. So 2-1 White Sox over the Dodgers. Okay.
Benintendi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Benintendi. I get him and Verdugo confused all the time. I swear they're the same person.
The Astros got a pair of runs. Altuve singled and stole a base, and Bregman knocked the ball. By the way, Bregman has been much better, and now this Astros team is just 2 games under 500. So they've kind of rebounded.
I know they did. Oh, shit. So they're putting it on Gomber. I take back what I said about Gomber and Hunter Brown being the same. Gomber's worse.
Blue Jays just put 2 more runs on the board, 9-2 over the Red Sox. I'm almost ready to close that game out. They're only in the 4th, but boy, you love these plus run things, right? Like
I do.
The Red Sox are down 7 runs and they're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. And
can we get plus 6?
What's get to the number? Okay.
Plus 6.5?
Yeah. Plus 6.5 is minus 15.
That's not bad.
Well, that's one way to look at it, is that's not bad. The other way to look at it is it's Gausman. Gausman hasn't been great through the first 4 innings, 3 innings, but he's still a hell of a pitcher. But they're just going to be chucking bullpen arm after bullpen arm out there.
Yeah.
The Red Sox are. So that's interesting.
Well,
Your
but the
lean
Blue
would be
Jays,
back the Red Sox and the runs, though?
well, in the Blue Jays, once that starter comes out, they're going to throw in their middle relievers too. But yeah.
Holy shit, Eloy with an RBI. So Miller's just getting bombed here. He hasn't gotten an out yet. He's given up 3 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and Bobby Miller and the Dodgers are down 3-1 in the bottom of the first.
Bobby Miller, since he came off the IL, has not been good. Yeah. His stuff is not looking good.
So what do you think about backing the Dodgers at plus 134?
3-1. Is that what it is? 3-1?
It is.
What can we do for like plus 1.5
for the Dodgers?
Is it crazy?
Why would we want a plus 1.5? Minus 66.
Okay, that's too much.
Yeah, but at that point, why would you just not bet the?
Well, because they could lose the game. They could lose the game, and we still cash, but not at 166. You're right.
No. If I could interest you in the Dodgers at plus 180.
Yeah, but the problem is they have a guy on second with 1 out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be planting our flag that they don't score here.
Yeah,
I don't like Bobby Miller. I got to tell you. So I don't. I'll readdress this in the 5th inning or 6th inning.
Mm-hmm. We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Okay. The Royals score a run. I told you I need my over 3.5 for the Royals for the parlay to cash. We got the over in the Cleveland-Baltimore game. That's already taken care of. I can't imagine a worse game to go to tonight than Kansas City, Miami. And Kansas City's good too, but I do not want to sit out 90 degrees with 90% humidity watching the Marlins play. That sounds
that Midwest gets hot. Yeah.
Horrible. Like Pittsburgh, Cincinnati's not great, but at least you got some really good young studs and Cruz and Dela Cruz.
Yeah. O'Neal Cruz hits the ball harder than I think. If I say the harder than anyone ever, people are going to be like, well, you're crazy. But he holds like the StatCast records. He has like 5 of the top 10 or something crazy.
You're never going to guess who, just like every single player from the 90s and 2000s thinks hit the ball harder than anybody else. And the guy was completely roided out. Glenn Allen Hill.
Well, he hit the furthest ball I've ever seen hit. Yeah. He hit it like it was like out of the stadium and then like into someone's apartment or something. It was the furthest ball I've ever seen hit.
Yeah, he hit it across.
Talk about roided out. He was roided out.
He was roided out. Good for him. Nothing wrong with that if you're Glenn Allen Hill. He's probably living fat because he made so much money from hitting so many home runs so hard back in the day. Astros up 3-0 now, so there's just another update. Gomber's getting lit up. Ugh, that could be ugly. 3-1 White Sox over the Dodgers. Bottom of the first, runner on second and 1 down there. Like button would be wonderful. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, if you want to get in, you can check out all of our picks, our spreadsheet, Monster Weekend again. Let me tell you what's going on. First of all, this is a live betting shop. Now, we do a lot of pre-flop bets. We'll do parlays, same games, everything like that. But what was it, April? I'm sitting there, April. It was more March and April. And Keg is going through a massive slump. And like, he's just like, I've never done this before. I've never sucked this bad. And he had like 2 months, but he's like, we got to keep putting it on we got to put our stuff out there that I'm minus like 1,000 units this month. And I'm like, okay, you're going to turn around. I'm not worried whatsoever, but it's the transparency. He's like, I can't, it's not like I could take a month off from tracking my bets.
I know.
You can't take a month off from tracking your bets. We always track our bets. There's places that I've worked where they just forgot to track their bets for a month. Oh, we forgot to track our bets. Whoa, how does that happen? The dude, him and Coop are sitting there betting NASCAR. All of a sudden hit a 65-1. They have been on friggin' fire. These dudes have been burning it down. Matt's up units as well here in baseball. Try our Patreon out. $30 for a month. We're going to double that price if you are not grandfathered in by the time we launch our site before the NFL. So get in now. Just $30. It's wonderful.
The
Love it.
transparency, I have to admit, is tough. Like I convinced this guy to join the Patreon,
Yeah.
and the day he signed up, I was 0-4. I hadn't been 0-4 all year.
Oh boy.
So I lost 3.5 units. And to grade those as losses was like heart-wrenching. It's like, okay. But no, I'm up 13 or 14 units on the year, but that you have those days and you got to be transparent and you got to put all your losses on the sheets, and it's a killer.
You get to put your wins up there though.
Yeah.
That's the fun part, putting the wins up. Tampa Bay is just put a pair of runs up on the board, so this is good. We had a 2-run triple.
Tampa Bay.
Is that Taylor Walls? Taylor Walls with a 2-run triple.
All right. Well, that should be a win. And the Pirates have yet to get that 7th run against me. With this team, they may go 4 innings without scoring, which would be good.
Well, hold on, my friend. Hold your horse hide. Let's talk about this for a moment because we still haven't made a bet. 32 minutes in, and that's fine because we will make a bet. But let's go look at the Pirates team total. All right, they're up 6-0. They probably don't even have it, do they? Live game props. Pirates total runs over 8.5 plus 20, under 8.5 minus 54. I don't bet minus 154s, but are they getting 3 runs?
I mean, no. And I bet minus 54s if it should be minus 200.
I can get I told you about the DraftKings boost tonight. It's a 50% boost that gets it just about the even money. But would we want to put that on the board is the question.
I mean, they're gonna get 9 full at bats being the full. Let me go. I've been trying to say this for the half hour.
And I haven't let you. Okay.
No, you have. But here's the spots that for the boys if they want to get down on something. Not exact picks, but I want to pick on Tyler Anderson. I want to pick on Kyle Gibson and Brandon Pfaadt. Those are the Twins should really get to Pfaadt tonight. I mean, the Twins since Royce Lewis came back, they're just a juggernaut on offense. So those are the 3 spots. I mean, the Athletics can hit. So they're going to get 9 full at bats, maybe a team total there. The Braves have seen Gibson 100 times. They all own him. So you could get on something Braves there if they ever get a first pitch going. And again, the Twins, I like the Twins against Pfaadt.
By the way, I think this thing's going to change because DraftKings blanked it out. Oh, Triolo just homered for the Pirates, and it's 8-0 Pirates.
Didn't I say that they weren't going to score?
We're not touching that. Then we didn't bet it.
It's a great call by me.
And you didn't bet it. That is a great call. We didn't bet it.
I think Triolo has 3 home runs this year. 2.
Yeah, he's not the greatest hitter in the world, no question. But yeah, he just hit a bomb. So a 2-run shot, 8-0. Anybody want to ask some questions? Anybody want to throw some bets you're on, some bets that you're thinking about? As always, you can do it right here on MLB Live Line. Nuke the house. So let's do that. MMA. Jason, who hangs out all the time. We hit some MMA ones back-to-back weekends, 37-1, 27-1 on submissions. Ooh.
Football right around the corner, too.
Jeff Nelson's calling Marlins games. There's one of the biggest dicks I've ever encountered.
Really?
Horrible. Not a great guy.
Horrible person.
Yeah. He thinks he's Mariano Rivera is the problem. Like, dude, you were fucking 7th inning guy for the Yankees. Settle down. You're not Mariano Rivera.
He just had that quick little slide piece. I guess it was a slider.
Cole is booty tonight. Nimmo 2-run homer.
Yeah, it couldn't happen to a better person. Cole, speaking of bad people.
You don't like him?
No.
Why? What happened?
Well, you get all the Pittsburgh stories from when he was here.
Oh, you want to share one? I've not heard him.
Just like in this, and Ben was like this too. Like really bad tippers, really bad to service staff, entitled. Him and Ben were like the 2 worst for that.
Ben Rortvet?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jack? Appreciate you coming in.
I think you were talking about Roethlisberger, weren't you?
What's the net loss? Okay, I see. Okay, coming
So,
in
Jack,
hard.
first time,
I'm
what's the net loss?
I'm up 14 units, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like again, we're transparent. When the guys are going through a funk, they let you know. When the guys are doing well, I don't think we let you know enough. Is the problem? I wish we would do it more.
It's all good, Jack. Yeah, I think I'm up about 14. Now, Nuke the House, Coop and Keg are up. I don't even know how much. We got to find a way to be able to show the spreadsheet, like share our screen or something.
I might be able to do that. Let me see.
You and I,
I'm trying to get.
You and I are like the Muppets. I love that one. We're like the Muppets from, what was that show? Sesame Street.
Or the Muppets. All right.
Well, who? Oh, you were talking about the two guys that sat up in the balcony. What were their names?
Yeah, the old guys. I don't remember their names, but they were old. Here, I'm gonna share my screen here. Okay, we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you what Keg is up on the spreadsheet. This is just tracked. We make it public if we want it public. It's not a big deal. These guys, again, when they're winning, they'll show it. When they're losing, they'll show it. This is what Keg is up this year. Do you see this? Okay. So he's up. Last year, he was up 343 units. So that means if you bet $100, what's that? $34,000?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll also notice this for those of you that don't do it. You'll see his win-loss. He's 287 wins, 1,001 losses. And you're like, oh, that's a shitty better. He's only hitting 23%. But he doesn't bet. Like, you'll learn how to bet from the best better, live better in the world. He's up 64 units this year, despite having losing 78% of his bets. But this is the whole thing. And in June, he's up 45 units in June alone. The thing is that everybody knows the books are going to win against the normal guy. You, me, the books are going to win because you're going to bet maybe plus 125s, mostly even money, minus 10s, minus 125s. But that's not how it works here. And you'll get a chance to learn how to be a profitable live bettor. Okay. Because making 6 bets that average out to be 15-1, you hit one of them, boom, you're up 9 units already, Matt. And that's exactly what it is here. So you're going to have a lot of losers, but ultimately you're going to win a lot more money. The books, they know that most people are just going to throw a few bucks here and there on money lines or totals or player props. Whereas when we're betting in game, it's just different. It's a lot bigger shots. Now, maybe not as much on this show, Matt. You know, I take some stabs, you take some stabs too. But when you're following Keg and Coop and really NFL season coming up, I cannot wait. It's just a different way of betting, and you got to learn how to do it. Or you just sign up for real-time live betting notifications to your phone. So all we do when Keg places a bet, you get a notification on your phone. You go to the book and you place the bet. Very, very simple.
Would you show mine just real quick? Not because I just wanted to show them something.
Okay, I got to go back.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I just wanted to show them something. But that's a good idea, Jack. I don't even know how to do that. You'd think it'd be a good idea.
What?
How to get on Spotify.
Well, you just tell Spotify you want them to carry your podcast.
All right. Well, now you made me feel stupid.
Yeah, it's not very tough.
Okay.
You need me to do that, I will. All right, here you go, buddy. Here's your tracked picks. Okay.
Yeah. So look at 2024 baseball, 169 and 192. So you could win baseball being under. They say you need to be 52.5% at minus 110. I'm at 43% and up 13 units.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be betting minus 110, minus 150. You know. Yeah, it's multiple people.
The house made up of multiple people. Yes, but Keg's the big guy. Keg. I just keep saying this, A, because it's true, and B, because he hates it. He's the best live bettor in the history of the world. So he's the big guy. Coop has been with him for 3 years learning this. I'm still learning this. Matt's been here. He's known Keg forever. He's killing it in baseball. So, yeah, I mean, we got a team, and we got more people coming around. 6-1 Mets now, 2 more runs.
Wow.
Stick a fork in them. What's so funny, Sean Fisher? But I'm busting Kegs balls. I mean, come on. Man.
I could. Well, he's the best live better I've ever known. So
He's
to
the best
say
live
he's
better in
the
the world.
best better ever, I probably. I mean,
Who's
probably.
better? Nobody.
That's what I said. He's the best live better I've ever known.
Who else was up 343 units last year? I don't know.
All right. Well, can we fucking bet something?
I'm trying. Tonight's an odd night, dude.
What's going on in St. Louis? Does anyone got a weather report there? I mean, what's going on?
I got a weather report for you that's fucking delayed.
Thanks. How about the Rockies or the Astros? They are on fire. What made me think that the Rockies could hang with them? I mean, I looked at the Astros lineup and 5 through 9, I thought it was garbage, but I completely got that one wrong.
All right, 8-0 Pirates over the Reds. We're not messing with that game. Great America Small Park in action. 8-6 Cleveland over Baltimore. We like that Cleveland bullpen, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a way to get on that, and this may be the spot because there's 2 on and no out for Baltimore. So we could maybe get a decent number on Cleveland.
Let's see.
Cleveland minus a half. 1.5 is only plus 135. Or is
Cleveland actually, because the bases are loaded, is even money.
Yeah, Cleveland, but even if they give up 2, no, 2 were dead.
Yeah. But it's not the worst time to hop on the Guardians money line. Plus 130 with my little boost. Want to do that?
That's I like that. They just got to hold them to a run or 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do it. Do that. I got minus 115.
All right, I got minus 10. Well, I got plus 142, but it's plus 105 on DraftKings. So we're gonna go Cleveland plus 105 on DK. Let me put it on the board.
The chat, they didn't score yet, did they? It's still loaded because I'm sure you guys are watching it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna like that right now.
Shit, now they're plus 110. I wonder if they scored. I hate being behind.
Plus 105. 1 unit.
Did they score?
Doesn't matter. If this bet's in, we are throwing it on the board. We finally got a bet tonight. I'm excited.
I like it. I mean, I do like it.
Yeah.
How about them being dogs though, up by 2?
Well, because the bases are loaded for Baltimore. They're home, so they're
a favorite. They must have got at least an out.
They got 3. They got an out, and they got 3. Let's not face it. They got. Now they have 2 extra at bats than Cleveland does, so that does make sense. And yeah, there's 1 down. Guardians up 8-6, bases loaded, and Cleveland's down minus 130. So we got a nice number there. At least for now.
How about a double play ball here?
All right, we finally got a live play. Here's the deal. Hello, everybody watching the show tonight. He's Matt. I'm Holden. MLB Live Line, live betting Major League Baseball. Second of all, like button. We'd love for you to like it. That'd be great. Hammer it. Smash it. Bang it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House YouTube channel. It's going. It's great. A bunch of questions here. I can get Dodgers plus 120. Okay.
Dodgers plus 120.
They're down 3-1 in the bottom of the second. They're the better team. It's the one thing we could say, right? But now we got to see if Miller can get out of the second inning.
Again, I kind of like plus 1.5, but it depends on the number.
Nice, Jason. You got the plus 140 with the boost on DK. And then here he goes. Hihachi Mishima is on the Doyers plus 120. All right, let's go. We got a double play. Nice. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Guardians plus 105. We're not making minus money bets here on this show.
That was helpful. That was useful.
That was timing.
We planted our flag. Could have gone either way.
Well, that number is now minus 175, so we did a good job.
And Cleveland's got a good pen.
Cleveland's got a great pen. How about bases loaded, nobody out, and they got nothing?
That was a risky time to plant a flag, wasn't it?
Well, sometimes you got to take risks, buddy. I mean, it's as simple as that. And we did.
Mitch
McCann.
Keller.
McCann
Yeah,
grounded
McCann. I saw he was up, and I'm like, this could be a
good.
double play.
Yeah, and I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind the Dodgers bet at 120. I don't think it's a bad, but that's fine. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? This means, what does Hum's bonnet mean?
Where is it?
Is that not a straight thing? Does anyone know what Hum's bonnet means? I don't know.
Holden Hum's bonnet.
Yeah,
maybe it's a typo.
Haktua.
You know, because I know a lot of bartenders because I have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
All the girls that are talking about that viral video hate this girl. They think she's a pick-me girl. But every guy just loves it. So funny.
Okay, hold on a second. So Kenny's got an update from us. So it wasn't a double play. It was a force out. Okay. So now Baltimore has runners on second and third and 2 outs. So we're not out of it yet.
What the hell happened?
Well, they called a double play, but McCann and his slow ass actually beat the throw to first. So we're still up. But the problem is there's runners on second and third and 2 down. So no time to celebrate.
You know, I hate all of you in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, well, Colton Cowser's up too. That's a little bit scary. But
he's the lesser of a lot of evils in that lineup.
We're still at minus 154. So again, we're okay. We're not in a bad place.
Yeah, I'd rather be where we are than where we are.
And then if they're down, what do you think of the Orioles bullpen? Let's just say the Orioles take the lead here.
Oh my God.
What?
No. Oh, here we go. I was just reading the chat. Well, their closer is about as nasty as it comes. I mean, he throws 99 mile an hour splitters, splinkers, sinkers. I mean, yeah. So,
put it on the board for Mason Pennington. Altuve over 1.5 total bases at plus money.
Mason. Love it.
That's it. I'm happy for you, Mason.
Now I see minus 175. So I think, did they get out of the inning or no? 8-7?
It went to 154. So if anybody's ahead of us on the feed here, this is the one thing about betting live baseball. It is minus 75 with 2. I wonder if there's 2 strikes. Yeah, they're in a commercial break. So that must have been, that's good. That's what we wanted.
Pitching change.
Yeah. Gerardo's talking about soccer here. That'll almost get you banned. Argentina -1 is -18. But I like Gerardo, so he gets away with it. If I didn't know who he was, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are we talking about soccer?
We got to make a play on one of these later games here. Either I don't know. Let me look at this.
But we are officially out of the inning with the.
We are?
With the Guardians or what? No, Sam Henkes is in. Yes, top of the 8th inning. Guardians minus 330. So we got it at plus 105. Me and Jason or anyone else that used the DK boost plus 142. But now it's minus 330.
Yeah, I mean, let's just not have the Orioles score the rest of the game. Forget it. They don't score a run, we win.
Yes. Oh, that was beautiful too, because Cowser smashed it up the middle and they played it perfectly. Okay, end of 7. 8-7 Guardians over the Orioles. Question is now, I mean, since I'm sitting on a 142, do you want to take the Orioles plus 220? But I don't want to, and I don't want to test that Guardians bullpen either. So we're looking good with our first bet of the night.
Jason asked if I like the Twins team total. 100%. I mean, 100%. I mean, there's no team hitting like them right now.
That's your thing, the Twins. You love the Twins.
Well, since they got Royce Lewis back, I mean, he's just a man among boys. Now Mitch Keller's getting lit up by the Reds.
Oh, soccer is Gerardo's bread and butter? All right, Gerardo. Let's get crazy with Gerardo right now. There's got to be some book with a boost. Okay? There's got to be some book with a boost. Because that's all. We got baseball and we got soccer right now. And some people are still playing WNBA. So... Drawbreaker, get your Euros or Copa bet back if the match is a draw after 90 minutes. 50% soccer boost, same game parlay. We don't want that. I don't want that, Matt. All I want is a nice, simple boost where I can tail Gerardo.
You should get that, Eric. Hey, good to see you in here, Eric. Yeah, you should get that.
What's Eric doing?
Team total over 3.5 on the Reds.
He needs one more. Oh,
yeah,
so
he's got half a game.
MGM 30% boost on soccer today. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. We're a community that helps each other out. Argentina. All right, let me go find this. All right, Gerardo, this is the big one for you, dude. I mean, it all comes down to this one bet. That's it.
Oh, you're tailing?
Yeah, let's see here. Regular time. Argentina -1 and regular time. Is that what it is, Gerardo? Because I don't bet soccer. I have no idea. So it says 3-way handicap, regular time, Argentina -1 is plus 138. So that would mean they'd win by 2 or more goals, right?
Wait, we can get plus 4.5 with the Yanks right now. So they just have to win the game the rest of the way. I like that a lot. Unless the Mets have like a bunch of people on base. Let's see. No one on, no one out. We can get 4.5. They're going to get 9 at bats. I'd like it. You want to put that on the board?
What are we doing here? I got to bet this then. So hold on. Tell me what we're betting.
Plus 4.5 minus 115 DraftKings for the Yankees.
Like another book. Plus 4.5 minus 10 on BetMGM.
Yes.
So I'll bet it there.
Yes.
And let's put a minus 10. So minus 110. Yankees plus 4.5.
Yes.
Okay. And now it's plus 105. So I'm going to put plus 105 because I haven't put it down yet. All right. Yankees plus 4.5 plus 105.
I'll take that.
Plus 4.5 plus 105. That bet is in. For those of you that are looking for it, I got that on BetMGM. Again, live betting. We're going really fast, so I don't have a chance to check too many books. It was BetMGM, DK, and ESPN, but BetMGM had the best. All right, so remind me again.
Alvarez singled as we put that in. You got to love that. But there's still one out. We can get out of that.
Yankees plus 4.5 at plus 105. And that's a full unit?
Yeah, I'll take a full unit on that.
Let's go. I like it. Booyakasha. Big up yourselves.
Okay, so we got a couple bets out there.
Yeah, now we got 2 now. FanDuel was 104. Okay, basically the same thing. 105, 104. All right, so buy 1 is a push. Yeah, so they got to win by 2, right? And that's the bet you wanted, Gerardo. That's the bet that I should get, the three-way time bet for Argentina. Because you're getting a boost. So if they win by 1, it's a push. So it's probably better just to do the 3-way. Okay, very good.
All right, Indians got the leadoff guy on.
You ever been to Chile, Matt?
No, but I want to because, well, I'll tell you. Number one, I love South American women. So let's start with that.
That's a good
I lived in Orlando, and there's a ton of them.
Okay.
But Santiago is definitely a capital city I want to go to. What I love about it, and let me tell you a little geography here.
Please.
It's located on the mountains or on the eastern side of the city, and then the ocean is on the western side of the city. So you have the best of both worlds. You can live in the mountains in a cooler area, and then when it's summer, you just drive down to the beach. Doesn't get any better than that. What is it? Is it the Andes? Well, I'm trying to think of what
the Andes Mountains. Yes. I know that's Peru. Yeah. Best South American baseball player ever. Talk to me. Oh, the the Guardians just took a 9-7 lead. Beautiful.
I say Indians all the time.
I know. That's the first time I probably called them the Indians this year, easily. But we just had a 1-out triple, and it's 9-7 Cleveland. So that's good. That's what we needed.
Nice.
That was Josh Naylor. It was it was the Nailer. It was Naylor, the good Naylor. RBI triple. Yes, Josh.
Yeah, so, and it's a huge population center. I want to say Santiago has 8 million people. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of women to choose from. You got the mountains, you got the ocean, perfect temperature. I think it ranges between like highs of 75 and lows of like 60 or 65.
Wow.
I love that temperature.
They got 20,000-foot mountains too.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
That's what I'm saying. On the west side of the city.
Yeah.
And then on the east side of the city, you got water.
I feel like I don't know how safe it is.
It's a little overrated, the crime. It's not nearly
Overrated.
as bad.
Okay.
It is.
All right. So
now Medellin, on the other hand,
not safe.
Oh my God. If you're a foreigner there, here's the scam there. Girls will find you on Tinder, and then you'll go back to their apartment with them, and then they drug you and they rob you.
Have you been there?
Scopamine is what they do. It's a plant like in Colombia that like debilitates you for like 4 hours, and then they just steal all your money.
It actually sounds kind of fun.
Dude, no.
So if you know that's going to happen, you bring $5 American with you. You don't wear any jewelry. You get drugged. What's so bad?
You can't leave your drink around them. They'll drug it and you'll be done.
Right,
Sometimes
so
they have a house that they purposely rent, and then they'll hold people for hostage.
10-7 Cleveland. Again, we're on live, plus 105. 10-7 Cleveland. They just picked up another run, so this is looking very good for us here. What's going on with this Yankees play, buddy? Where are we with the Yankees?
I don't know. But like Keg knows Civil War, I know geography.
Keg knows Civil War?
I think it's Civil War. Like, he gave this dissertation one night on air. It was like 30 minutes long. It was literally the most impressive thing I had ever heard. It was unbelievable.
I love history, so I'll have to ask him about it. Maybe we'll do that during NFL season in a blowout. Was he like reading off preambles and declarations and shit like that?
I really don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it was very impressive. Like, he was throwing out historical figures' names and giving dates and months. I'm like, how do you know this?
All right, let me catch everyone up on the board, buddy. Okay, let's do that, and then you sift around and see if you find anything good. So we just picked up a couple of insurance runs. Baltimore, by the way, had the bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. They scored 1 run. We bet it when Baltimore had the bases loaded, nobody out, and they were down 2 runs. It's now 10-7. So this is looking good as they head to the bottom of the 8th inning, 10-7, Cleveland on top. Rays 7-3 over Seattle. This is good because Matt put something on the sheet that I tailed earlier tonight. A Rays plus 2.5 and Cleveland plus 2.5 at basically even money. So that's looking good. The Royals leading the Marlins 1-0 in the 4th. That kind of stinks because I need the Royals to score 3 more runs, but there's still a long time to go in that game. Dodgers trailing the White Sox 3-1 top of the 3rd. One of our viewers bet the Dodgers at plus 120, nobody out. Top of the 3rd, Ohtani's back at the plate for the 2nd time tonight. He homered in his first at bat to lead off the game. That's one of those games, Matt, that you got to get to first pitch. If Ohtani's leading off, like, you have to be there in your seat by the time the game starts. There's no showing up in the 2nd inning in that game. You have to see Ohtani.
Yeah, because he's going to homer once every 3.5 to 4 games. So there's a decent chance he homers. You know what I mean? Right away.
100%. Cincinnati put up a 3 spot. They trail Pittsburgh 8-3, though, in the 6th. 6-1 Mets over the Yankees. Top of the 6th inning. Judge and the Yankees have really not done anything offensively, but we are on the Yankees plus 4.5. So we just need them to score a run here. Toronto 9, Boston 4. So Boston put 2 more runs up on the board. Houston smashing Colorado 5-0 in the 3rd. The whole top of the order is just hitting right now. Altuve's got a pair of hits and a stolen base. Bregman's got an RBI. Jordan has a hit. Yandy has a hit.
They need to hit because that bottom of the lineup is not good.
Hey, is Yainer Diaz Yandy's brother? Are they brothers?
I've never heard that. Definitely a possibility, but
Yainer and Yandy. I mean, you would think, right? But
I didn't think that.
Me neither. I mean, they have the same last name. That's the only reason I'm thinking. I don't think they are brothers.
I don't know why I would take the Rockies tonight.
Why?
I mean, I looked at the Astros lineup and I looked at the Rockies lineup. I'm like, these are actually pretty similar.
All right, Detroit shut the door on the Phillies. Skubal, 7 shutout innings, 7 Ks. Just a walk, 4-1 Detroit over Philadelphia.
Oh, is that over?
Yeah, most impressive. Most impressive. We haven't talked about Texas and Milwaukee. This is a game that's 1-1 in the 4th inning in Milwaukee right now.
I would like to talk about Milwaukee.
Please,
actually.
I'm listening.
I am so impressed with this team. I just don't I don't have words for it. I mean, what they've done. I mean, you lose Hader, okay? You lose Brandon Woodruff. You lose Devin Williams. I mean, those 3 right there are complete studs. And then they lost Corbin Burns. Think about that. Brandon Woodruff, Corbin Burns as your starters, Devin Williams and Josh Hader in the back of the pen. All 4 of them are gone. And, good pickup getting Hoskins. They got some good young players. Good for them. I mean, they're in my Pirates division, so I don't like it, but good for them.
Okay. We've got Nuke the House, Patreon, just $30 a month. You can get grandfathered in if you get in right now. We're launching our website, retooling the whole site. We're going to have a whole bunch of cool things that are coming up here late July, definitely by August 1st and probably before then. But that's one thing I want everybody to know about. Get in now before the price goes up. Home of the world's best live sports bettors. By the way, a little bloop here for the Yankees. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. That stinks. Like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's about it. That'd be great. Milwaukee's on Milo's shit list.
I read that.
Imagine if the Dodgers wouldn't have traded Jordan. What would Shohei be doing then? They'd have 2 DHs.
I wasn't. I'm trying to figure out how to charge this thing. What was that?
Don't worry about it, buddy. Seems like you're very busy. We got a little lull. So while we have a minute, let me get this all-star ballot up here. How does that sound? It's time to do an all-star ballot. And
wait a second. This just hit me. Sorry, Holden.
Yeah.
Mason, I did not know that.
What?
That I didn't know the Dodgers had Jordan. When was that? Like, was he like real young? I didn't know that. Learned something today. Nice. Sorry. Good.
What if he's just making it up?
I would say
he did. I mean, he was 19. I think he came over from Cuba and then they traded him.
I don't know how I didn't know that. I feel like less of a man.
No, you're fine. But yeah, it was a long time ago. 8 or 9 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while. All right. So when we were kids, because we're old, right? I used to fill out the ballot by who my favorite players were. Did you do the same thing when they give you that? We're so old that you used to have a pen and you'd have to poke the little hole out for the guy that you wanted as your starter.
I mean, Holden, while you were doing that, I was talking to girls, so I'm not quite sure what
no
you're
way.
speaking.
So 1983, you were at Twin Peaks banging waitresses. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, man.
Freddie Freeman home run? Good to hear. Sean and Mason and our guy, who was our guy that took the Dodgers at plus 120? I don't remember his name, but Hihachi took him. So yeah, Freddie Freeman. Dong.
Yeah. What's up, Sean?
That's what the chat's saying, at least. Yeah, 3-3. Oh, it's 3-3. It wasn't a solo shot. It was a 2-run bomb. And Otani-san was on. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Love when the chat wins, even if it's not one of our bets.
All right. Let's vote here. Look at this. First base. We're not looking at WAR or anything. I'm looking at OPS. Look at how shitty these guys are. Casas. Vladdy. Like, if you have an 800 OPS, you're a really good first baseman right now.
Naylor is a stud.
Is Naylor your guy?
He's really good.
He's got the best number. He's got 20 home runs and 58 RBIs. Plus, he knocked in a run to give us some cushion with this Cleveland bet tonight.
Frankly, I'm surprised Yondi's only hitting 274. He's a tough out. I love Mountcastle. He kills lefties, not
But
so.
Josh Naylor's the pick.
Yeah, Naylor's the pick.
I mean, you could make a case for Casas, but I'm not going to make the case. What about first base in the National League?
How is Josh Bell on there? And Michael
Freddie
Bush
Freeman.
had a great 2 weeks.
It's got to be Freddie Freeman or Bryce Harper. So here, Harper's got 978 OPS. Freeman has a 901. And these are very rudimentary stats. I mean, we could look at WAR and the rest, but I'm just doing it old school here.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
It's got to be Bryce. I love Freddie.
Scroll down.
That's it. It's got to be Freddie. Because
Matt Olson, 40 RBIs. Yeah, probably
Bryce over Freddie. Bryce over Freddie. Second base, American League. Look at these guys. We got, if you want to look at batting average, 173, 195, 148, 230. This is like, just get batting average out of here. Let's not even do batting average anymore.
I'm not a big batting average. That's one of the analytics that I've gotten rid of.
It's got to be Altuve. Because literally every other second baseman sucks ass. Michael Massey has been okay. Oof, second base in the American League is brutal. Yeah,
Simeon has 44 RBIs.
Simeon has 44, but he's not outside of that. What's he doing?
Well,
so you would take Simeon over Altuve at this point?
I would rather have Simeon than Altuve.
Because you hate Altuve?
No. I think Simeon's got more pop.
Okay. Altuve has one more home run.
I know, whatever. Yeah, but
just because of that, I'm putting Altuve in. I'm not even giving you that one. He's got more pop. Come on.
Well, he's got 12 more RBIs.
My guy in the National League's always been Ketel Marte. He has been mashing the base. 15 home runs, 835 OPS. But you know who else has been good? Is there a guy, Luis Ariz? But he just doesn't have the pop, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So it's Ketel Marte. We'll just go with the chalk there. That's fine. I have no problem with that. Let's go National League third baseman. Arenado stinks these days. Alec Boehm leads the voting with an 865 OPS and 9 home runs. What about Jamer, man? Jamer's got 14 bombs, 38 RBIs. I know he plays in that place, the bandbox. But my favorite guy this year has been Ryan McMahon. I know he plays at Coors, but he's got 14 and 42 and an 840 OPS.
Yeah, so in the tiebreaker, he loses. Alec Boehm.
Okay, I'm going to give you Boehm.
I mean, of course.
Third base, Devers, 922 OPS. Jose Ramirez, though, 72 RBIs.
Wow, 72 RBIs.
It's got to be Ramirez. Yeah, we're going to eat the chalk on that one, too. Shortstop, American League. Woo, Javi Baez. 183, a home run, 25 RBIs, and a 456 OPS.
How is he? What did?
What happened to Baez? What happened? Correa at least is bouncing back. It's got to be Gunnar, though. He's got 25 bombs.
Yeah, it's got to be Gunnar.
Like, there's nobody even. Well, Bobby Witt Jr. would be the other guy.
Yeah.
311, 12, 53 RBIs, 891 OPS.
And Bobby Witt probably has a shit ton of stolen bases, too.
And a shit ton of stolen bases, which I've always thought should be added to slugging percentage, because slugging percentage is total bases, right?
Hey, I love that. Yeah, I'm with you.
The Mets have runners on the corners, nobody out. Okay, we're all right though. We're okay. We're not going to worry about it. So it's probably got to be Gunnar, but I will go with Witt if you want to go with Witt.
No, I'm good. I think Witt is maybe the better player, but okay. I'm cool either way.
All right, Gunnar. Gunnar's having the best season, and I love Witt. It's very close. Two great players.
Mookie, obviously. I mean, what's Ellie De La Cruz's numbers? He's got 40 stolen bases. I think he has got 37 stolen bases.
Yeah, Mookie's hurt, but it's Mookie at short. Catcher. Here we go. Now we got some catchers that are hitting. Patrick Bailey in the National League, 813 OPS. Wilson Contreras, 6 bombs, 935.
Wilson Contreras is good.
Over Alvarez and everybody else, you want to go Contreras?
Well,
so where William Contreras is the one we want.
I think Wilson's is good, but he's hurt.
William is the best one. He's the better of them. Okay, so that leaves us with the American League. Adley's got 14 and 53. I have it's between Adley and Salvi Perez. Which one?
I mean, whatever.
I'll go Adley. We got a lot of Orioles. Outfield. Oh boy. Oh boy. How are we going to find 3 guys in the outfield? Randy Arozarena hitting 191.
Yeah, he's been bad. What's Brendan Doyle's stats? Because he's a Gold Glover.
Well, Judge is definitely there. Brendan Doyle. Yeah. You want me to look at? So Judge is in. Tyler O'Neill, 15 home runs.
And he was hurt for a while.
Juan Soto, 18 home runs. He's an all-star.
Yeah, Soto probably.
So we need one more guy.
Kyle Tucker was killing it before he got hurt.
Kyle Tucker still got a 979 OPS.
That piece.
He might have to be the other guy.
Fucking Brian Reynolds is the hottest player in Major League Baseball.
All
22 game hit streak.
You want Jarren Duran as an all-star?
He's got 37 RBIs from the leadoff spot.
Yeah. All right, let's go Duran then. I have no problem with East Coast bias. National League outfield.
All right, what happened in New York? I'm sure it's not good.
All right, we'll leave this here for a couple minutes. Let's get rid of this and go back to actually trying to win some money here. No, they're second and third. Nobody out for the Mets. Up 6-1. We got Yankees plus 4.5 in the bottom of the 6th.
I thought you said first and third, no outs.
Well, now it's second and third, no outs.
Oh, yeah. I have to do something here, technical support, just so you know. I have to unplug my webcam and plug in my power.
Cool. So we'll see you in a minute.
Well, I'm going to try to do this. Yes, you'll probably see me in a minute.
All right, I'll take you off. Jason, first ballot I ever filled out was at Jacobs Field. Had to punch out holes in the paper ballot. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we all did. Bobby Miller got shelled, Milo. Yeah, this is woof. Bobby Miller's got some issues. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 innings. He walked 3 against the White Sox, one of the most anemic offenses in the history of the world. But again, Ohtani led the game off with a home run, and then Freddie Freeman blasted one. So we got a 3-3 game there. The Twins do miss Luis Arraez, although I will say Matt has been on the Ohtani overs, or on the Twins overs, I should say, and it's been working out very well for him. 10-8, so the Orioles got a run in the bottom of the 8th. We're sitting on Cleveland money line plus 105. Top of the 9th there. That game is not over, but I'm feeling good with a 2-run lead. Lindor just struck out. This is good news. Woo, Bickford's got to get through some pretty nasty hitters now. Ooh, I'm putting Matt back up here. I don't even know if you're done with what you're doing.
I had done.
I'm ready.
The ring light.
Yeah.
Ring light was a piece of shit purchase.
Are they making a pitching change? They might be making a pitching change. 5-0 Astros at the end of 3. 5-0 Astros in the bottom of the 4th now. Okay. 7th inning, 9-4 Toronto over Boston. What do you think of the Blue Jays bullpen? Kind of shitty?
So wait, the Orioles scored in the bottom of the 9th?
8th.
Why do I have mid-9th?
Because they're in the 9th.
But I have a mid-9th. Okay. So
yeah, they just got the 3rd out. So yeah, bottom of the 9th, Cleveland up by 2 runs.
Yeah, okay. And we're holding plus money on that, just a little bit, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
All right, well, let's get that home.
I don't like the Blue Jays bullpen. And Boston's down 7-4 or 9-4, I should say, in the 7th inning, and they're just about to be set down. I'm gonna look at a couple things here with this line.
Yeah, I don't have my bullpen rankings up.
The old oh shit, that's a single. That's gonna score at least 1 run. 7-1 Mets.
Fuckers.
That's not looking good.
Well, let's get this Cleveland game in, and then we can steal that one in late innings.
All right, what do we got? 9-4 Blue Jays over the Red Sox. Like button would be great. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. We'd really appreciate it. You'd be helping us out, and it would be good mojo for you, no question. So we can get the Red Sox plus 4.5 at plus 15.
Okay, let me see what we got there. Plus 4.5. Minus 115?
Plus.
Okay.
And we might get a better number if the inning ends here, so I don't think it's time to bet it yet.
No, yeah, I don't love it.
Okay, then pass on it. Just bringing it up. Rangers, Brewers. We still got a 1-1 game in the fifth here. This is a low-scoring game tonight. But it's a bullpen game for the Brewers.
It doesn't matter. Their pitch.
Bullpen's really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
They got a lefty throwing 100 out of the pen, a righty throwing 100 out of the pen, and missing Devin Williams. When he comes back, it's going to be unfair.
Atlanta, St. Louis still in a rain delay. And then we've got games that are starting up in about 20 minutes, Matt. Again, if people are just joining us, let us know if you got any bets here. Oakland at the Angels, Twins visiting Arizona. Joey works on the Diamondbacks money line. Washington at San Diego, and the Cubs visit San Francisco. I got to get that Arizona bet in for Joey. If Joey works giving it out, you got to take a shot, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
you fought really against Ryan.
Yeah, I would like when he gives a play, you don't even really cap it. You just because you got a better chance of not winning it. He's asking me about the A's. Tyler Anderson is going to be the death of me. I mean, when I watch him pitch, I can't get my mind around how he gets anybody out. I don't even think he throws 90, his fastball. He throws that little change piece on the outside corner to righties, and they try to pull it and bounce it to the shortstop every effing time.
I know.
So I like the A's. I mean, I like the A's a lot better at home, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the A's are plus money. Tyler Anderson has a 2.48 ERA with some sort of smoke and mirrors, some David Copperfield shit. Oh, that got postponed.
What got postponed?
I love that Matt Olson play. Loved it. Damn it.
That's it. It's officially done.
Yeah, Josh said it's done.
That sucks. All right. Well, I'll get my money back and we'll bet it somewhere else. Thanks, Josh. Thank you for the update, sir. All right, let's finish out this ballot, and then we don't have to do it again, okay?
Okay.
It takes too long.
It was a little more, yeah.
It was a lot of work.
You didn't tell me there was work involved in this.
Who's your favorite outfielders in the National League off the top of your head? Who deserves
what was that Brandon Doyle? Let me see what his stats were. Let's scroll up. I wanted to see that. Yeah.
264, 6, and 24. Yeah. Plain and
I like him, though. I think he's a good young player.
Teoscar's a badass. That's it. The Mets, the Yankees bet's dead.
Boy, they keep scoring.
Yeah. It's 8-1, second and third and one out.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Who else is in the outfield we can trust? Jurickson Profar's having a good year.
Nice.
You love Brian Reynolds, right?
Yeah, Cano is Jerry as well. Cano.
We got to go Yelich.
Oh, he's talking about what? Did we miss Ozuna? He's a shoe-in.
Where is Ozuna on this?
If we missed him, he's clearly.
Where is he? I'm trying to find him here. Is he not? Why is he not listed here? Am I missing something?
DH?
He's probably the DH. Okay. So we got to find one more outfielder to go along with Teoscar and Yelich. And I don't know who that is, sir.
Brendan Doyle. Or not Brendan Doyle.
You love Doyle.
That guy must have him on my mind.
Doyle. Yeah.
No, the Cardinals. Brendan Donovan.
You like Brendan Donovan?
Tatis is doing okay this year, too.
All right, I'll give it to Tatis just so we can get this thing done.
I like Brian Dela Cruz a lot.
It's Jordan and Ohtani. Sorry, Ozuna. I'm going Ohtani. That's it. We're done. Review our picks. Here's our all-star ballot. I don't know how many of these guys are going to be Hall of Famers. Let's see here. Josh Naylor, Altuve Ramirez. Altuve Ramirez are going to be Hall of Famers. Gunner's young. Duran's young. Judge will probably be one. Soto.
Yes,
probably be
Jordan,
one.
yes.
Yeah. And then we got Harper, Ketel Marte, Mookie.
Harper's
It's in one of the greater all-star years ever. I'll just say that, Matt. I don't think this is one of the best ones. All right, Gerardo, Mr. Soccer just cashed a baseball bet. 9-1 Yankees. All right, I'm turning this game off. Fuck the Yankees. They're pissing me off. Screw them.
The Mets are annoying as shit.
We got one down in the bottom of the ninth. 10-8 Cleveland over Baltimore.
Yeah, there's a guy on third base, 2 outs. Is that what I'm saying?
Where? New York?
Baltimore.
Oh, I don't see that. Yeah, third. It's 2 outs and runner on third. Correct.
Guess what Colosse's ERA is?
70.
Let's put it this way: if he gives up a run here, it will go up. Well, that was a stupid thing to say. Obviously, it would go up.
0.74.
His ERA is 0.71.
Oh, I said 0.74.
That's a pretty good guess.
That's close.
So he can give up this run, whatever.
Yeah, we're fine.
Don't put another man on base.
We're fine. Dodgers, White Sox 3-3. Ohtani home run, Freeman home run, runner on first and one down. And our guys got in on that earlier, so congratulations, because we're not getting in on that number anymore.
How late are we in New York? Where are we?
Sixth, end of sixth.
All right, we got time.
No, we're not.
We don't have time?
We don't have, no.
We need 4 runs.
Correct.
We have 9 now?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on there?
I'm going to go turn on the Royals game, see if they can score some runs.
End of 9th. Okay, so we got the Guardians in.
We win.
So we need to come back from the Yanks.
Let's put it on the board.
Or we're break even.
There you go. Let's put it on the board. Cleveland, cash them. So no matter what, we can win 0.05 units tonight, Matt. We're going to be up 0.05 units no matter what happens with the Yankees.
Yes, correct.
It's 0.05 units. So if you bet $1,000,
that's a 17th of the unit.
So if you bet $1,000, what's 0.05 of a unit?
You'd win
$5.
You'd win $17, right?
I mean, that'll get you something. It'll get you like 4 gallons of gas, 5 gallons of gas, right?
Return on investment of $1,000.
Hey, listen, all you had to do was sit here for an hour and you just got a half a tank of gas.
Well, until the Yankees lose.
Well, no. That is our thing. Like we're
plus money. Yeah, plus money on both.
No matter what happens with the Yankees, you just won yourself a half a tank of gas.
Well, what if you only bet 100? Then you won $1.70.
And then I don't know hey, chat, serious question. What can you buy with $1.70? I really want to know what can you buy for $1.70 now? Stickers?
That's like a Chinese riddle right there, because I really can't think of anything.
What costs? You can't even buy stuff at the dollar store for $1.70.
Well, you can buy gas for $1.70.
Yeah, I guess
that'll get you a quarter of a gallon. So that'll get
all right,
you
I'm looking on Walmart.
That'll get
Great
you five
value fudge brownie mix, $1.24. Great value pumpkin, $1.47. Walmart has some really great values, man.
I mean, you could buy like 1 banana.
Yeah. A can of soda. You probably get a can of soda.
Well, that's pushing it. I'm not sure.
Not a big soda guy, but
not a bottle, but a can possibly.
Can? Yeah. Okay. Well, look what we just did for you tonight, folks. You just won. If you were a $10 bettor, you just won a nickel.
If you lived in Thailand, you could buy a beer for that.
You could? Have you
Yes.
been there?
Yes.
Did you go by yourself?
No.
Who'd you go with?
I went with a girlfriend. This was way, way back.
Ditka.
Ditka, what up? Runners on first and third. Shitty bottled water, yeah.
Yeah, so we got guys that are on the Dodgers tonight. We were talking about them earlier in the game. They were down 3-1. And one of our dudes hopped on, Hihachi.
Hihachi, yep. Like that.
Hihachi here it was. What do you think about the Dodgers? And then he's like, screw it. I can get the Dodgers at 120. And then he got the Dodgers at 120. So
very nicely done, sir.
We just cashed our first bet of the night. We got to come up with we got to need a tiebreaker here. We can't finish the night up 0.05 units. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, let's what do you want to say? The Brewers hold this lead?
Oh, let's not force it.
I'm thinking out loud.
Okay, let's think out loud then. The Brewers are up 2-1 in the bottom of the fifth, right?
Yes, and they have a runner on, so
How
we'd have to
about the Rangers bullpen lately.
I don't have them in front of me, but I think they're middle of the road.
Because yesterday, I think that's what sunk them, was their bullpen against the Brewers. And is Dane Dunning going to the bullpen after Scherzer's back now? But Scherzer's throwing 93 miles an hour, and he's as good as ever. The guy's amazing.
Yeah.
And he loves rescuing dogs, so I'm a huge fan.
What can we do, like pregame here? I don't know if I got on this pregame or not. The Twins, first 5 money line.
Twins, first 5 money line.
It's going to be big.
Well, I'm on the Diamondbacks because Joey works on them.
Okay.
Well, you want the Twins first 5 money line. Let me get you a number. I mean, it can't be that. It probably is, huh? Why doesn't ESPN have first 5s? What happened?
I mean, I can look.
What happened? Why is he? And then ESPN Bet could be going away because Penn is getting bought out, or Boyd might buy out Penn.
I did not know that.
There's a bunch of weird shit going on. Well, yeah, because all these sports books, there's 30 of them that came on at the same time, and there's no way that more than 6 or 7 are going to be profitable in the end. Oh, the Yankees scored.
See, you're doubting me. You're doubting me.
Yeah, you should never quit on a bet. That's true. You should never quit on a bet. First 5, Twins minus 35, Diamondbacks plus 105.
But if we go minus a half, we can do plus 110.
You do the run line at plus 110.
But I don't want to go again. It's not going against Joey.
I'm not double dipping in that game is the other thing.
I just don't see Brandon Pfaadt getting. I mean, you could do on Bet365. You could do the first half, second half. Will pay really well. You could do Minnesota first half, Diamondback second half. That'd pay big money.
Ditka's on Kyle Hendricks tonight. Cubs and Giants.
Really?
Hendricks over K's. And
that's
Hendricks
a position.
Over outs.
Over 3.5 Ks. Okay.
But he's going to go 6 innings tonight, is what Hurricane Ditka's saying.
How about that going out on a limb?
That's a ballsy play there, Ditka.
That's his team.
Pitcher's ballpark.
And the Giants. Yeah, the Giants are known to go in serious hitting funks. That's for sure. Dodgers are up.
Dodgers out there. Because I can guarantee it's going to be cold and windy. 58 degrees.
Wow.
Well, the saying is the coldest winter I ever had was a summer in San Francisco. Dude, it's cold as shit out there.
And it's so funny because it's like you would people think, well, it's California, but no, it's like it's as northern as Chicago or something. Not Chicago, but how much north is it? Is it like Indiana north?
Yeah, it's just the Bay. It's the way that it's all right.
I mean, on a map, if you drew from San Fran, you drew a line east. I think it's actually a lot more north than people think.
Okay.
Again, you questioning my geography?
You are a true Vespucci, da Gama, whatever great Voyager you want to say you are. Like button. Let's hit it. Come on. Like button be good. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Nuke the House. And if you want to get all of the boys' plays, live betting notifications in real time. Now, right now, we're doing this in baseball, but NASCAR MMA, and we are, did you know that like 3.5 weeks NFL camps open up? That's what we're building up to, the NFL. It's going to be another monster season for our boys. Monster season. I know, Mike. I went to San Francisco for the All-Star game. It was cold as shit. I went to San Francisco for the playoffs, and it was hot as hell. I mean, it really is tough sitting in the stands out there on the third base side, left field in San Francisco. It's nasty, man.
That's a good stat there, Mason. I didn't know that. He had 8 Ks last week against the Giants.
Yeah, he pitched well.
I mean, and you know what? The Giants they don't strike out. I mean, they're not a great hitting team, but they don't strike out. I think they're probably in the top 10 least strikeouts. The professor is in session. Wow, that's a strong take.
Is that you? You're the professor?
No, the professor is.
Hendricks. Hendricks is the professor, right?
Yeah, someone should not be able to call themselves or be called a professor after Greg Maddux.
No, I mean, plus he's a Cub. Like he's the professor is Greg Maddux.
Yeah, I mean, what
the
are we
most
even
disgusting
doing?
Individual ever.
I've heard that. I've heard some stories.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what, though, when Maddux pitched, the strike zone was a lot bigger. If you watch some of the old tape, I mean, he's missing by 6 inches outside, and there he's getting a call.
But that wasn't his fault. That was like Eric Gregg and every other umpire, Tim McClellan, Eric Cooper. They literally give him a foot off the plate. If an umpire is giving you a foot off the plate, it was the whole Braves staff too. At least the top guys, Maddux, Glavine, and Smoltz, and those guys would get a foot off the plate. It was amazing.
Yeah. That's a good number, Mason. Holy shit. Plus 320. I wonder, Hurricane saw that. I wonder if like 3.5 is plus 200. But both would be good numbers.
He struck out 8 Giants in his last start. And in April and May, he had 2 starts where he had 5 and another where he had 4. And then he was just pitching horribly, and he went to the bullpen. He's had 2 good starts in a row, but I mean, you better hold your breath for strikeouts. But Ditka took Kyle Hendricks over 3.5 Ks at plus 20.
So we need 3 runs in New York. Is that what we're holding on for, Hope?
We need 3 runs for the Yankees.
Okay.
Yep. And the Dodgers have taken the lead. They're up 4-3 on the White Sox after a 3-1 White Sox lead. I'm hitting myself in my own brain because that was just the easiest bet in the world.
Yeah. I was trying to get 1.5, but whatever. Plus 1.5. I'd be sitting pretty though too.
All right, so these late games are just about ready to get underway, Matt. Okay. Oakland at the Angels. Spence and Anderson. Tyler Anderson has pitched very well this year.
I don't know how. He literally reminds me of a high school pitcher. Like the kid in high school was like really good. You couldn't hit. That's Tyler Anderson. But the thing is, he's pitching to major league hitters now. So can't get my mind around that one.
All right, we did the Minnesota thing. Joey Work dropped by and said he's on Arizona tonight, so I tailed him. Brandon fought Joe Ryan.
Yeah. What about the Nats going into San Diego with Mackenzie Gore getting a win?
Okay, and that'll be the next to last. We already talked about the Cubs and the Giants, so yeah.
Let me pull up the number on that.
So it's Mackenzie Gore and Mazer, right? Yeah, Mazer.
Yeah, and Mazer's not been good.
So they'll throw a bunch of arms out there for the Padres tonight.
Yeah.
And no Fernando Tatis.
Dude, that game probably goes over. I know Mackenzie Gore is good, but it's 7.5. And the Padres are loaded. I mean, on offense.
But no Tatis. Tatis is on the IL.
Well, that's okay. I mean, because even their ancillary players are good. Profar and Merrill, you know what I mean? Although, not having, I guess, Bogarts and Tatis is a big deal. But the Nats can hit 2. The Nats should put up 4 runs.
The Nats should win this game.
Oh, they're favored.
They're minus 125, and I can't do that.
Well, you could take them -1. That's how you do it.
In that ballpark, though, where the runs are tough to come by, I don't want to mess with it.
But I'm saying, in lieu of taking 1.5,
Mm-hmm.
you would take 1, and not that you want to. I'm just saying, then you get plus money. And if they win by 1, then who gives a shit? It's a push. You know what I mean?
I would like to just put Hurricane Ditka's message up here. I got Antonio Brown to do a cameo for my buddy's bachelor party this weekend. $250. It was so fucked up. He made 0 cents. Best video ever.
Well, that sounds like.
Was it Montez Perfect that just completely detonated this man? Not his career, his life.
Yeah, it was that. Like, he was always a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But it was that single hit. He completely changed his life. It was a cheap shot, and he was different after that.
Best wide receiver in the game for a few years.
He could still be a Hall of Famer.
I think he should be a Hall of Famer.
What was I going to say? I want my cameo. I want it to be Stu Feiner. Just yell.
Just to yell at you?
I think he would be like the best for cameo. Let's see. That is pretty cool, Ditka.
I only got one cameo. Is this girl Reagan Smith? She's a Olympic swimmer. My daughter was swimming, so I got her to make her a cameo and tell her how awesome she was. That was it. That's the only one.
You did a cameo, or
no? I got one. I got one for my daughter from the Olympian.
Oh, that's cool. Is she? She's from Colorado, isn't she?
No, I don't think she's from Colorado.
I just make shit up sometimes.
Yeah, you do. That was funny. Do you bet the Olympics? Because we got the Olympics to start betting.
Speaking of that, the Discord is completely free. It will always, I shouldn't say it'll always.
It's not always going to be free.
Sorry, I didn't think. The Discord is free right now, and we have 2 or 3 cappers who are really good at the Olympic betting. So join now while you can.
Oh, I got to go put this stupid thing back up here, this banner that says MLB live line.
Are you calling Keg's banner stupid?
No, I'm just calling it stupid because I keep forgetting to do it and I'm deflecting. And you know how much I love to bust Keg's balls. So normally I would think that, it's his fault, but it's not. It's my fault.
Yeah, you probably did need to have that up there.
Yeah. Patreon.com/nuke the house. $30 you get in. Not only do you get access to the world's best live bettors, you get real-time sports betting notifications right to your phone. You don't even have to watch these shows. Like, that was the biggest thing when we were over working at a different site. I'd be like, I don't have time to watch a NASCAR race, dude. I can't sit on a Sunday for 4 hours. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, we're going to send out. Now you don't have to watch a 4-hour. All you got to do is put notifications on your phone so you know exactly what the guys are betting when, which sports book to get on. Oh, here, Keg said bet these guys. All right, boom, I'm going to bet it. And it's been a very profitable NASCAR month, too. June has been very, 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 very good to us. Very good.
Holden.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of benefits, obviously,
to
the Patreon. But I think, like, the biggest one, in my opinion, is, like, if you were to sign up for someone else's picks, number one, they're usually outrageous. $1,000 a month, $1,000 a pick, whatever. But they'll just send you their pick in the morning in your email, and that's it. with us, I think we're the only one, I think, that does live betting picks.
No one's ever done this.
Could be wrong. What's that?
Yeah, no one's ever done it.
I think we're the only ones that do that. So live right to your what is it sent to? Email, phone. Yeah. So I mean, I think we're the innovators there, which is super nice. Plus, then you still get the Discord. You have the website, which is coming out. So hey, Holden.
Yeah.
How much is $30 a month, a day?
$1.
It's $1 a day.
Unless it's February, because then it's like $1.03 or something. 4 cents.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so that's a self-promotion.
But it's less than $1 in July, and any month with 31 days in it.
It's a good point.
I know.
Okay. So what do we got? We're just sweating out New York.
Nothing. This has been a little quiet night in Major League Baseball. To be perfectly honest with you, we hit our first bet. Our second bet is still open, so we hit the Cleveland bet. The Yankees are down by 7. We need them to lose by 4 or less. I suppose we get 3 runs off the Mets bullpen.
Well, I can maybe give a bet. Let me see what the Twins team total is here. Because Joey can hit and we can hit. Oh, it's the game just
I'm
started.
Not betting it.
I know. But it's live. Let me see if I can get.
By the way, the pre-flop bet that you put on the board, I think that hit, right? The Rays won and the Guardians won. So thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Won that bet because of you. That was the play I tailed from the spreadsheet today. That and Matt Olson, but that game got rained out, so it doesn't matter.
And I love that Matt Olson.
I know you did. Do you want to go back to it tomorrow then?
Well, what is Gibson going to come back out? I guess. I don't know. I can't find this team total. It's usually at the bottom of the page. Total runs. It's team total runs 3.5. I'm going to bet that. I'll eat a little bit of a juice. I'll take the Twins. That game's in Arizona, so we're going to get 9 at bats over 3.5 Twins team total. If you want to put it on the.
You want me to put it on?
You can.
I'll put it on the board.
Yeah, and then hopefully Joey's and
give me the bet again with the number.
120. Twins plus team total 3.5 over 3.5.
Plus 120.
Minus
120.
I mean, they've had one game. I think their last game they might have scored 3, but then it's been like 6, 8, 10 for like the week before that.
Jason Graham has not given up on our Yankees bet. They have a man on again here in the 8th.
Can we get a grand slam?
That's 1 out.
All right.
Let me change the banner then. So we got Twins team total over 3.5.
Ottavino's in.
20. 1 full unit or a half unit?
No, we'll do a full.
Okay. Booyakasha. Big up yourself. And the Twins got nothing in the first, though.
Shit. DJ hit the ball. He just almost got doubled off. So 2 outs now.
A's and Angels, scoreless, just underway. Washington, San Diego, scoreless, just underway. And Milwaukee leads Texas 2-1. Bottom of the 6th.
Is there any other spots you like?
No. Like I said, this was kind of quiet. The only one I liked was that Cleveland game. I really have not been much of a help for you placing bets tonight. You've been in on it, and I didn't even see like a 3-1 or a 4-1, like a plus 300, plus 400 tonight. There really hasn't been a spot to get in there.
Well, let's see.
And I need the Royals to score some runs here. I don't think they're looking very good tonight either. Hot, wind blowing out, Kansas City, no runs. What are we doing? And by the way, what if we get a little 3 spot here from the Yankees?
Well, we still lose, though.
Make it interesting. We would? I thought we have 4.5.
What's the score?
9-2. Yeah, so a 3 spot and we'd win.
All right. I said I was good at geography.
Yeah, but that's math.
I know. All right.
Do you have a Twin Peaks story for us? Any dating stories, Matt?
No, I've been pretty low key. Pretty low key. This weekend, I'm going to probably go out Friday and Saturday. So next Tuesday. Oh, you're not going to be in next Tuesday.
I'm not. No, I'm.
I should probably get a co-host then next week. Anyone? Any volunteers in the chat?
No, Jason and Milo are always very, very busy.
I could get Gary to Hurricane. We have some.
You could do that show. Why not?
First and second.
We're just doing shows here, getting ready for NFL season, buddy. Let's go. We're just trying to win a little bit of money in between. And you're doing that. You're doing a good job. All right. So what do we got? We got 2 on. Trevino, Volpe, and Soto coming up for the Yankees.
We need to get 2 more guys. We need to get to Soto.
And then we need Judge to hit a grand slam.
Although I wouldn't mind Volpe up with 2 or 3 guys on.
We're still alive. Yeah, we're still alive.
We're hanging on.
Somebody once told me that they've never seen a winning bettor that laid down on bets. Your thoughts on that?
Laid down mean like gave up on him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do all the time.
Diamondbacks 2-0.
Nice, Joey.
Ketel Marte.
He's so good.
16th home run of the year.
I want the Diamondbacks to win and the Twins to get 4 runs. That would. So
you want like a 5-4 Diamondbacks victory?
I'll take a 15-4 game. I'll be happy with
15-4 game.
Yes.
Lauren Boebert has just been voted my congresswoman. I still would.
Wasn't she always your congresswoman?
No, she was out in Western Colorado. Then it got tough for her, so she moved out here to do it.
She's pretty hot.
She's so hot. Even my girlfriend's just like, if you wanted to get going, well, now she's my fiance. She's like, if you ever wanted to have a 3-way, I would totally do it with Lauren Boebert.
I mean, that's pretty nice because that may mean she's down for other girls.
I mean, I don't need to, I'm not like my three-way days are probably over. Although that's not true because the swingers
probably
club, the swingers club,
there's a chance.
Yeah, because swingers clubs are always like 3-ways and 4-ways and 6-ways and weird shit like that. Once you get old, Matt, you know this. Everybody watching in their 20s and your 30s, after you've done everything a trillion times, then you just starts getting weird.
I mean, I kind of like that she's a little bit of a whore too. Just like giving hand jobs at the movies. Like,
yeah, I don't want to talk to her. I just want to fuck her.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's fine.
It's no, 100% point well taken. Yeah. I mean, who wants to talk?
She's just a crazy bitch. 9-3, little RBI single here by Wells.
Is it still 1 out though?
1 out. Here comes the Yankees. Runners on first and third.
Soto's going to get us back.
Well, first and second, and we got Volpe, Soto, and Judge.
And Volpe won't ground into a double play, so we probably do get Soto up in this inning.
Gerardo, I said that 4 minutes ago. It's 2-0 Diamondbacks. I need to know what's going on with Argentina. Did that soccer game start?
He had to twist your arm to make the bet. Now you're.
God, Boebert's she really is sexy.
She's sexy in like kind of a whore way. That's my.
Well, that's the best way, right? Yeah, that's the best way. Very, very attractive woman. I don't care what anybody says. The other one, though, the Marjorie Taylor Greene, she just needs to shut the fuck up and like wear a bag.
Yeah, I'm not with her. There's another one. Is it? What about Christy Lake?
I don't know who that is.
She's Arizona, I think.
Christy Lake?
Yeah. She's like
I typed in Christy Lake and it is an actual lake in Wisconsin. So I'm
And
probably typing in the wrong one. Oh, here
there's
she is.
there's another super hot one. Who's the South Dakota one?
Oh, yeah. The one that killed her
Christy
puppy.
Nome. Christy Nome,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She's a hottie, too.
Maybe like 5 years ago. I think she got old pretty quick. Yeah.
Really?
Halftime no score for Argentina. Oh, swinging strike 3. The ball goes to the backstop. Bases loaded Yankees. And here's Soto. Let's fucking go. Matt, let's go.
You
We're
think
not
they
dead
walk
yet.
him? Did they walk him?
No, he swung at a strike 3 and it went to the backstop. He struck out.
Do they walk Soto with a guy in second and third? No, Milo's saying it's not loaded.
Oh, so they're going to walk Soto then? Oh, they called him out? That's what all right, so they called Volpe out for some reason. I don't know why.
You are killing me.
Why did they call him out? He swung at the pitch. The pitch went to the backstop. There's runners on second and third. Why'd they call him out? Soto's up with second and third. You can't walk him because Judge is up next.
Well, but if there's one out, you set up the double play, but apparently there's two. Is that what we're doing? Why are they calling Volpe out?
I don't know.
I mean,
what the hell
he swung, missed, and ran down to first.
It's very frustrating. Runners were on first and second at the time of the strikeout. Okay. And Soto just ripped one. Is that a home run or a foul ball? What is it? What just happened? I think he just hit it foul by like 1 inch. I think Soto missed a home run by about 1 inch.
So he can't go to first because it was occupied.
Yeah.
But they did advance.
All right.
Well, that was
hold on. Here's the shot by Soto. The ball. All right. So it missed by about 1.5 feet. He missed a home run by about 1.5 feet down the right field line. We almost got our 3 runs. That's rough. Miami just tied up Kansas City, so they're 1-1 in the 7th. Dodgers still hanging on to a 4-3 lead in the 5th against the White Sox. Now they've gone to the 6th. Ohtani led the game off with a home run. White Sox scored 3. Freeman hit a home run. Dodgers came back up 4-3. A whole bunch of our viewers took the Dodgers, and they are better off for it right now.
Oh, he's not out. It was just foul.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you made it seem like he caught it at the wall.
He missed a home run by 1.5 feet. I said that.
Okay. Yeah, but that could be interpreted 2 ways.
Well, all you had to do was say it at the time, not 5 minutes later.
I'm just saying it.
And I'm just saying to you, hey, chat, seriously, did you guys understand or did I mislead Matt here? He's just tilted because of the strike.
He missed the home run by 1.5 feet means he flew out to the wall, or
it doesn't mean he missed a home run by 1.5 feet. That's all it means. He missed a home run by 1.5 feet. But who says an outfielder caught a ball and says he missed a home run by 1.5 feet? Like, what's that? Because he caught it at the wall?
Yeah. Another 1.5 feet, it would have been a home run.
All right, Soto's on base. Bases loaded, Aaron Judge. Let's fucking go, Aaron Judge. Just hit a home run here.
Lefty, righty. All we need is a base hit. We don't even need a double here.
Yeah, we do. We do. Because, you're right. We only need a 2-run single. That's fine.
We're struggling with math tonight. It's all good.
I'm doing great with math.
You just fucked it up.
Like button would be wonderful. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. Real-time live betting notifications right to your phone. Come NFL season, you can get the NASCAR bets now. You can get the MMA bets right now. You got this baseball show right now. And if you're into pre-flop baseball bets, Matt and Gary are both throwing stuff up on the sheet. What are you up? 14 units in baseball? 13, 14 units?
Just a shade under 14, so we'll round up.
All right, pitching change for the Mets.
They gotta be going
loaded.
right.
The Marlins just took a 2-1 lead.
They got to be bringing in a righty for Dutch.
What's going on with the Marlins bullpen? Is it possible that the Royals are cheese? Huh?
Yeah, the
terrible.
Marlins bullpen is terrible.
Well, then let's do our trusty old math here, which you're saying we're not good at tonight, which is fine. if that's how you feel, whether you're right or not. But let's see, because the Royals are down 2-1 late. Tried and true method, folks. Take the better team at home down a run late. Plus 1.25 for the Royals. All right, I might hit this, buddy. The Marlins bullpen, you do not like them, correct?
No.
As a relief pitcher, and then let's go look at WHIP. WHIP, FIP, XFIP, XFIP. Miami. Not good. All right. I'm coming up with a bet here, Matt.
All right.
I'm going to go with my little half unit bet. Royals plus 125. Let me go see if I can get a better number somewhere. But that's what I'm looking at right now. Hopefully this works out. How many outs? No outs yet. All right. I'll put this plus Royals plus 30. Royals plus 130, half a unit. God damn it.
What did you do? Just money line?
Yeah.
That's a good bet.
It's not in yet because this thing.
And I didn't realize it's the bottom of this. Wait.
Bottom of the seventh. Yeah. Bottom of the seventh, down a run. And you're telling me that this bullpen is that bad? All right. I'm going to put that on the sheet. What?
Shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Come on, Judge.
Technical difficulties again.
Don't tell me what happens with Judge. I don't want to know. Just let me look at it. I got to put this Royals bet on the board, though. Royals money line plus 130, half a unit. Boom and boom. All right. Royals money line plus 30, half a unit. Bet is in. 0-2 on Judge. Nobody tell me what's happening here. I don't want to hear it.
0-2?
Yeah. And he just hit a big fly ball to center field, but it's going to be caught on the warning track, right? No? Yes? Home run! Grand slam, Aaron Judge! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
You're bad at this. You're bad at this.
Let's go! What are you talking about? It's a fucking... We just had a promo and you said you're bad at it? Fuck that, Matt. You are in trouble. And do a mean email after the show.
No, you just made it seem like he flew out to the fucking warning track and it was a home run.
The warning track and it went out. Look at this. Hold on a second. Hold on here. Milo, boom. But what does Matt say? You suck at this. Judge. But what does Matt say? You suck at this. Milo, slam, baby. What does Matt say? You suck at this. Jason, let's go. What does Matt say? You suck at this.
I was the one who made the play, by the way.
No. That's pretty awesome, Matt. Like we were just talking about, oh shit, man, it's not good. We don't lay down on bets, but
fuck, we need to get
carrying.
Yeah, in your defense, it looked like he was catching at the warning track. It just kept going, but we still need 6 outs.
Yeah, but we're sitting on a plus 4.5, and we're down 2.
Yeah, no, hey,
we're in a much better position than we were 5 minutes ago. We'll hang on. We'll hang out to the end of this game. How's that sound?
Yeah, definitely.
Take an hour easily. So we take the Yankees money line down 2. LOL, Jason.
That's what we do.
Are you taking them?
Oh no! I'm sorry, I misheard. But regardless, we're profitable.
That's what we do.
All right, so now I got to look at this game after.
I mean, it's 9-1, man. You're getting a plus 900 on the Yankees right now. So they're gonna get what? Just the 9th, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have so you'll only get they got to score. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet that, but that would not be a bad bet, Jason.
Yeah,
especially not a new house where we love 9-1 winners.
It's not a bad bet.
No.
But on the other end, what's the comeback? Like, what is it for the Mets to hold on?
minus
Probably.
1,400.
Oh yeah, well that's ridiculous.
But if you bet $1,000 on our bet earlier tonight that we won, and you assume that the Yankees are going to blow what we have right now, you could place the $14 profit you have and return like 10 cents.
Now, what can you buy for 10 cents?
Hold on. If you put the dollar for you would win. Yeah, you'd win 10 cents. It's pretty good. What could you buy for 10 cents? I don't even know why we have pennies anymore. We shouldn't have dimes anymore.
I think I bought a pack of ramen noodles. It was like a 6-pack of ramen noodles, and I think it was like $1.29 or something.
Never heard of ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles?
Machado, 2-run bomb.
You're not going to just skip over this like you didn't just say that.
Like what? Ramen noodles? I've never heard. You're the one that said ramen noodles. I was just going to let it move on, like let it settle, and we weren't going to worry about it. Slippy, slappy, sloppy, swappy.
Wait, you've never heard of the food ramen noodles?
No, I've heard of ramen noodles. I've never heard of ramen noodles.
All right, so you're just busting my balls. Okay.
No. Seriously, who says ramen noodles? Is that what they say in Pittsburgh? Do they call it ramen noodles?
Was there a bomb by somebody? By who?
Machado.
Oh, okay. Nice, Don.
Diamondbacks 3-0. Marte with the 2-run shot there.
Really
Milwaukee hanging on. 2-1 lead over Texas, bottom of the 7th in Milwaukee. Cubs Giants. All right, who was that? Hurricane Ditka that had the Kyle Hendricks Ks? No Ks in the first, but you got plenty of time.
The Giants are like, I have to look them up. They don't K, which is strange considering that he just got 8 on them. Hendricks did.
I must say, I almost want to send Aaron Judge a box of ramen noodles for hitting that grand slam for us.
Wow. Right. All right.
Now, Ditka, you did take the outs. Kyle Hendricks to go 6 innings tonight. I mean, you were watching the game anyway, so you might as well.
Well, there's no one I trust more on a Cubs pick than him. I mean, he follows them and he lives there.
Hurricane Ditka, did you go to the World Series in 2016? I've been to some of the greatest moments in Chicago baseball history over the last 35 years.
8 pitches. That's about right.
Brewers just took a 3-1 lead. Rhys Hoskins, RBI single scoring Yelich.
I like Rhys Hoskins.
Milwaukee 3, Texas 1. 7th inning.
Really disappointed in your Rockies tonight. I mean,
I forgot about they were on. What's going on? Still 5-0? Yeah, 5-0 in the 7th, the Astros. Why did you
3 hits?
I mean, outside of the 5-run first, nobody scored in this game. What a horrible baseball game.
Drank 21 Twitties. That sounds terrible.
21 Twitties?
God.
Drank 21 twisted teas for Sammy Sosa. Do you know how messed up I would be drinking 21 twisted teas? Now, is there alcohol in that?
Yeah.
And then caffeine on top of it.
Thus twisted.
That would make me shit my pants.
But I think there's a shit ton of sugar in that. You would just be like in a coma, diabetic coma, I think.
So, Ditka, this is going to piss you off, but I turned down the opportunity to go to game 6 and 7 because I had a little baby at home, and I already missed the first half of the game, I went to the first 5 games of the series, and I didn't want to miss time with my baby, so I missed game 6 and 7.
It's being a family man. Hell yeah.
By the way, Lindor just doubled on a ground ball to third that, I mean, he didn't touch the ball, so it won't be an error, but you talk about Ole. Dude, you are down by 2 runs in the 9th inning, and you're fucking Ole-ing a ball at third base? Are you kidding me? What are we doing here? Was that DJ LeMahieu? Come on. You're better than that.
Do you watch it live?
What?
Did you just, I mean, were you going on?
Watch that live.
That was fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Oh,
Great struggling. They did give LeMahieu an error. I hope they did. Usually they don't give a guy an error if he doesn't touch the baseball, but that was every bit an error as I've ever seen.
I mean, that was just being lazy.
Horrible.
They had.
We got an NBA trade for anyone that likes the NBA.
What was it?
It's not a monster one, but Mikal Bridges to the Knicks for Bojan Bogdanovic, 4 first-round picks.
Jesus.
And a protected first-round pick from the what?
I mean, I love Mikal Bridges a lot.
Is he worth 4 first-round picks?
I mean, if they're 19, 24, 27, and 30, yeah.
I think Anunoby's out too. Anunoby's, at least he's got out of his contract for now. Yeah, I mean, you're getting a 20-point scorer.
Who can D up. He can really play D.
Actually, I don't mind that. That's a lot of first-round picks, though.
But if they're towards the back of the draft. Then...
But OG Anunoby is going to be gone, so they need someone, right?
Yeah. I like him a lot, yeah.
Bridges informed the Nets he wanted to be a Knick earlier this week. How about that? Like, you hate the other team, and you're like, yeah, we want you to do that. All Villanova. Yeah, they just keep getting everybody. Hurricane Ditka. My grandma was at Game 7, 45 between the Cubs and the Tigers. Wow.
1945.
There's so many people in Chicago that just died without seeing a World Series. Like button. Let's do that. Show us a little appreciation. Appreciate that. And the other thing would be subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. Got a nice little crowd, about 150 watching right now. You can sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/Nuke the House. We'd appreciate that.
Dollar a day.
That's it?
I think if I did the math right, I know we're struggling. $30 divided by 30 days. I'm going with $1 a day. $1 a day. That's all it is.
$1 a day. And you'll get grandfathered in because we're going to probably double the price. If not double the price, it'll be right up there. You get grandfathered in now. If you stay with us till August 1st, you can keep that rate for as long as you're with us. Because I know the people there's a lot of you that have been here since like day one with Keg. Matt, you're one of those guys, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I might have been on the first show.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you get to know Keg?
It's kind of a funny story.
Let's hear it.
I put on Twitter, I said, I will bet anyone that I beat you in NFL. Like, this is a $500 bet I post on Twitter that I'll beat you in NFL head to head. And no one replied. And then in the middle of the night, I got this. It said, chirp, chirp. That's what he DM'd me. Like, he was down. And he won. It came down to week 16. And he won on the 4:00 game. It was week 16 then. We were neck and neck the whole year. And then on week 16, the last game of the season, he won. So I had to pay him $500. That's how we met.
That's how you got to be boys.
Yeah.
That's awesome. As Gerardo would say, $1 a day keeps the doctor away. How's Argentina doing, Gerardo? How are we doing, buddy?
What's going on in New York? Are we out of this inning?
No, we're not out of this inning. DJ LeMahieu is a dumbass. There's a runner on second, 2 down, a 1-2 count on JD Martinez. So we're almost out of this inning.
JD Martinez can still hit.
He hits left-handers really well. He could still hit right-handers too. The good news is even if he were to hit a bomb, we would still be within the plus 4.5.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. So here's what we got. We cashed the Cleveland money line. The Yankees are in a torrid comeback. That's looking good as of now. Twins team total over 3.5 is out there. Royals money line is out there. And we got out of
either way, profit.
We got out of the inning. All right, I'm going to have to turn the Royals game on now. The Royals.
Right? So either way, we're profitable even if the last two go down.
If the Yankees hang on, yes. So here's my question for you then. How are the Royals aren't this good, are they?
No, I was sold on them. They've been coming back to earth. Because their lineup, I mean, Pasquatina, Bobby Witt, Salvi, Franco, but then it's like, I mean, that's still 4 hitter, but
Massey's having a good year. They got like 5 guys, 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah, I mean, I would say they're an average hitting team, but their pitching is what was really saving them.
Yeah.
With Waka and Lugo and Reagans, and their pen was, and they're one of the best fielding teams. So they were like a complete package for first 70 games, 60 games. Not so much anymore.
I know it's just the Marlins they're facing tonight, but Lugo 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, 8 Ks, and the Mets wonder why they fucking suck.
He was a late bloomer, Lugo. Matter of fact, he was a
starter.
He was a bullpen guy for a while.
I know and he's like, I want to start. And they're like, you can't start. Okay, well, you can't run an organization. And he's right, and they're wrong.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So let me go check the calendar. We got some other stuff coming up here on Nuke the House. Oof. We got our NASCAR shows every week. Let's see here. Starting to slow down with baseball, though, right? We got the Xfinity race on Saturdays. We got truck races on Fridays. We got MMA the time.
Not sorry to interrupt, but that's one thing we haven't touched on. We have exclusive.
Did you say not sorry to interrupt? You said not sorry to interrupt, and I heard you say that.
I think you're hearing shit.
You said not sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt. But we have exclusive Patreon content too. So like once you sign up for Patreon, then you get probably, I don't know, 20 hours a week of free shit. Not to cut you off. Not sorry that I didn't cut you off. I think you're just hearing shit in your old age.
I'm not hearing stuff. That's the problem when you wear headphones for 30 years.
Older than me. Old.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
How old are you?
46.
Oh, I'm 49. So yeah, I got you.
We both look spry. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
What do you think? You thought I was over 50?
Coop's always going to be older than us.
Well, that's brilliant.
So that's good. All right. I need the Royals to get going here.
I wasn't even part of this bet. What did you do? You did Royals plus 130. Is that what we're, that's what we're rooting in?
Yeah. I wasn't part of your Twins bet, and you weren't a part of my Royals bet.
Fair enough. And neither one are winning.
No, neither one are doing well. But
that's okay.
But the Marlins bullpen's dog shit. And if we can get if we get the Yankees home, think about the massive profit we're on if we get the Yankees home. That would be 0.6 units. Now, if you're $1,000 better, that's like what? $600?
What, 0.6 units if the last two lose?
Correct.
Yeah. Hey, that's a half a fucking unit. If I can make a half a unit a day in MLB, that's 81 units.
It's a grind, dude.
MLB is a grind. The thing about MLB is that you're going to experience at least one bad beat a day. Sometimes every game's a bad beat. Baseball. If you're betting 3 to 4 games a day, you're experiencing one bad beat where you want to push an old woman down a flight of steps.
I've never wanted to push an old woman down a flight of steps.
It's a saying. It's not literal.
I've never heard of that.
You know why?
Why?
Because I just made it up.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe that I've been betting for 25 years the way I'm such a child with bad beats.
Like I live bet. When did you start live betting?
In college.
How did you live bet in college? Like, where'd you go?
No, we live bet in the dorm. Balls and strikes.
Just with each other?
Yeah, no, there wasn't sports books.
No.
Yeah.
There's no books.
Yeah.
We got baseball in the morning. I love Wednesday and Thursday day baseball. It really gives me something to do and something to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go see what we got tomorrow, too, if we can look ahead and maybe find something here. Like button to be wonderful. Subscribe to the Nuke the House YouTube channel. Thanks for checking us out tonight. MLB Live Line, just betting live baseball tonight.
Wait,
do that on Tuesdays.
This isn't going. Yeah, this isn't even going to the bottom of the ninth. This game's over. What am I thinking?
Which one?
The Mets, the Yankees game. They just get one more out. It's over.
Well, Milo said it's over.
Well, there we go. All right, cool.
Put it on the board. 2-0. We won both our bets so far, sir. We are up 2.1 units. 2
Blind squirrel finds a nut.
We bet both bet
two of them.
105.
Yeah.
This is good. So Cleveland cashes, the Yankees cash in a dramatic way. And now we got the Twins needing to score runs and the Royals needing to score runs.
What's the inning? Are we in the late?
We're in the top of the ninth in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
well, let me put
that. The Giants just took a 2-0 lead on Kyle Hendricks. Ditka. Hendricks does have a strikeout though.
Got a punch out. All right.
Un ponchado. All right, let's see what we got tomorrow. Mariners, Rays, George Kirby and Ryan Pepio. Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Phillies, Tigers, Turnbull, and Montero. I mean, the Phillies have got to be like minus 175 favorites in that game. Let me go see where we are tomorrow.
It's loading slow.
If I had to guess the line, I'd say the Phillies are minus 170.
What the fuck is this? I need a new laptop.
Yeah, you do.
This is just terrible.
It's the worst. It's horrible, isn't it?
All right, let me.
Oh, it's not even up. All right, the Phillies are not even up tomorrow yet, so that's how bad that's going to be. Okay, we got Pirates, Reds, Ortiz, Ashcraft.
All right, if I could probably shed some light if I could get anything to load.
Spaghetti and Rita Felcher with the Rockies at the Astros tomorrow. Freda Felcher from Cranston.
Ortiz is a reliever, so it's bullpen day. What was that matchup?
For which game?
The Pirates, yeah.
The Pirates game. Let me go back and find this again then. Ortiz and Ashcraft.
Do we have a line?
No, they haven't posted a line on that. They didn't post a line on just about anything yet, buddy. Just Mariners, Rays, and then Rockies, Astros, Rangers, Brewers. Those are the two early games.
What is going on? All right. So I have it pulled up.
I'd really like to get a couple runs here. 3-run blast walk-off. Mets are 16-16 in their last 16-6 in their last 22.
Yeah, they've been
16-6 in the last 22. That's pretty good.
I mean, Louis Heel tomorrow at -1. I will be on that against the Mets and Sean Manaea. That'll basically be a minus. The number's not out, but it'll be a minus 115 with the better pitcher and the better team. I will take that. But I can't because the -1 isn't out yet.
Oh, you know what's on Thursday night? What I'm really looking forward to?
What's that?
The debate.
Okay.
Dude, how amazing is this debate going to be? You got one guy with Alzheimer's and the other guy is Trump. I mean, it's going to be must-see theater. Titletown? Oh, my God. Title, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Title?
haven't seen Title in ages.
Oh,
We are going to
thanks
be
for
doing
popping
a little partnership with Ship It, just so you know. So for those of you that play DFS, I talked with Hoop and the boys, and we'll be doing stuff with Ship It. So it's good to see Title Town. Title, we're doing good tonight, buddy. We cashed Cleveland at plus money, Yankees at plus money, and then we're playing with house money from these last two bets.
What was I about this? What were you talking about Thursday? What are we talking? Oh,
debate, dude.
Well, and not getting political with like their.
We're not getting political,
policies, but
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Trump's built for debates, and Biden is really.
The real question is Joe Biden going to use crystal meth again, like he did in the State of the Union?
He was kind of on point, like he was coherent.
Right. He was on drugs, probably. They definitely, they shot him with something, right?
Yeah.
Did something or did something. He did something. I don't know what he did, but he was not just normal Joe.
I was shocked at how well he did.
But correct. He was like, if that guy was our president, I'd be like, okay, I feel a little more confident, but they're going to have to shoot him up with something. Thursday night's going to be awesome. That'll be a good debate.
Grayson Rodriguez against Cookie Carrasco. And what?
Ooh.
I don't have, there's no line for it, but that's got to be 160.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Guardians, Orioles?
Yeah.
And that's,
but again, that's at -1. You could take that one.
Oh, here. Orioles -77, and the total's 9.
177?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get there on that.
And then back to so that's the only number I got on that game. They're starting to drizzle. They're starting to dribble out a little bit.
Well, let me take a look at these, and then we can bounce if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. I want the Royals are coming up in the bottom of the 9th. I just want to watch this.
Oh yeah.
And that'd be it. Then we can get out of here.
Man,
what?
I mean, it's a pick'em tomorrow with the Mariners and the Rays.
And Kirby's on the mound, right?
Yeah. I mean, Kirby, the Mariners are great at home, not so much on the road, though.
Dude, the Mariners just can't hit.
I know.
It's rough.
You got to lay it. Tomorrow, we got to be on that run line in Houston against the Rockies. I mean,
so
Houston,
you're taking Spaghetti over Freda Felcher from Cranston?
Yeah. Let's see what else.
You know what I got to start my day off tomorrow, buddy?
What's that?
Waking up at 6:30 to go see my daughter and my son at swim practice.
Huh?
You have a kid. Did he ever do swim? Because there's no more there's nothing that takes longer for a full day than swim. Like you're there. I get up at 6 to take my kids there, and then the thing doesn't get over till like 2 in the afternoon. It's just awful.
First off, you didn't do any research because I don't have a boy.
So you have a girl.
Shame on you.
You know what? There's no more gender. So apparently, what did I know? And then second of all, what were you going to say?
No, nothing. I was just going to correct you.
Okay. Thank you for the correction.
You're welcome.
Nothing on the board we like right now. Do we? A's up on the Angels 2-0 early on.
I did like them. I gave that out in the chat.
LA's plus 205 if you want to get in late.
The Rocks are on the board finally.
Who?
The Rockies.
Rockies on the board.
The worst part is I think I'm holding +3 on the Rockies. I'm like not out of it.
Giants up 2-0. Cubs plus 295 in San Francisco. Twins plus 575. Taking on the D-backs. That was a Joey Works special, getting us on Arizona. Hopefully they could stay on. 1 down in the 9th inning for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino just flew out. I'd hate to end the show on an L, but we're up, so that's fine.
Yeah, it was only a half,
and it was a half on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah. The White Sox cut it to 1.
Yeah, I saw that Gavin Sheets doubled. Let me give the spiel one more time, and then we'll wait for the end of the Royals game and get out of here. $30. August 1st, things are going to change, but $30 a month until August 1st. Patreon.com/nuke the house. You'll get live betting notifications to your phone. Best live bettors in the business. It's accurate. I mean, again, the guy's up 300 and something 40 units. Coop is crushing. Like those two guys alone are up over 400 units this year. And people, it's impossible. No, it's not. It's what happens when you don't bet, minus 150s and minus 110s. You just take plus money bets and you bet a lot of them. But we'll send you those bets right to your phone. So you don't have to watch a show or listen to anything. You get the notification, you go to the book, you place the bet, you're done. Runner on first for the Royals now. That's good.
Okay.
Second of all, like button would be great. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. Yes, Matt.
Also, if you want to just dip a toe in what we do, just go over to the Discord. It's free. And, all of us, we post plays sometimes. We talk about the games, strategies on how to win, all that. So,
Cubs are on the board.
It's free.
Matt Bush with an RBI. Bush. I've never gotten your thoughts on Bush.
For the Cubs or in general or what?
In general, because I heard it's coming back.
I am not a fan. Yeah. I mean, if I'm there and she's there and she has that, I'm not getting up.
Okay.
But if I had preference.
There was a great Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where he's like, and that really used to happen. Like kids these days, they don't know. Anybody under the age of 30 has no idea what it's like to get something in your throat.
But how do you know it's coming back? Come on. You're completely out of the game.
Well, I watch movies. I watch adult cinema.
Okay.
I see more of it these days than I saw in the past.
I haven't experienced that since Nam. I don't know.
Really? You have not experienced Bush since Vietnam?
I mean, it's been a long time. I think you're just making this trend.
Should we ban Hurricane Ditka for this comment?
I'm a bald eagle, or
I saw a bald eagle by my house the other day. I just want to tell you this, by the way. Most insane thing. He was sitting in the middle of a prairie dog field. Not even eating anything.
Did he mean I'm a bald eagle fan?
No, he's talking about his nether regions.
Hurricane, really?
Cock and balls.
Did we really?
Right. Are we going to put him on a timeout?
Well, we're done.
I mean, we basically are done. But the Royals have a man on first and one down, so we're not done yet.
Oh, yeah. We'll hang out for that.
End of 7, 4-3 Doyers. So they couldn't get Sheets home. How about that?
That would be a big upset.
What?
The Sox to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, they're down a run. And then 2 outs now in the 9th inning. And the Royals are trying to get there. But again, no matter what, we're going to be up on the night. Right now we're up 2.1 units. If we drop this Royals bet, it'll be 1.6. And then we'll have the Twins out there.
Yeah, Brandon Pfaadt's pitching well.
That's why Joey Burke must have been on him.
And I was just on the Twins offense because they've been incredible.
No, it's early still, isn't it? It's the 4th inning.
No, it's not that we're calling you out on your grooming. I mean, frankly, I'm the same way, but I just don't put that in the chat to all the YouTubers like you did.
Yeah, Hurricane Ditka is a sick individual. Very sick individual. When are we doing the Nuke the House party where all of our people are going to come join us? Because half of them are probably in New York, New Jersey, right?
There's a lot of people in Pittsburgh. There's at least 5 Patreons in Pittsburgh, at least.
Really?
But we have to be centrally located, I would think.
What's going on with the soccer thing? We got a scoreless game with Chile. This is the problem with soccer again. You got one team that's a million times better than the other team, but there's no score. A stupid sport. Beautiful game, my ass. It's fucking stupid.
It's a beautiful game. I agree.
The beautiful game. But fucking beautiful. 1-0's beautiful? Watching fucking guys running around for 3 hours flopping. That's beautiful.
That's the thing I hate more than anything about soccer is the flops. I mean, they act like they get sniped. You know what I mean? All right, you got kicked in the leg a little bit. It's fine.
All right. Unless there's a review, we got a runner on second with 2 down for the Royals. Did his foot come off the bag? I don't know. I don't think it did, but I can't tell. So so I see there's Quick Trip on the Royals. That's their advertisement on their shirt. Do you have Quick Trip out by you, or Loaf and Jug, or Skunky, or
English?
What's the convenience, like the gas station convenience store you guys got out
Sheets.
there?
We have Sheets.
Sheets. Is that with an S or a Z at the end?
You'd think I'd know. I think a Z.
Quick Trip is really good, by the way. Come and Go, it's been good. And then I'm down with that. And we got Loaf and Jug out here in Colorado, which is pretty good.
I've never heard of any of them.
Country Fair for Sheets.
Yeah, Country Fair. Yeah. That's where Jason's from, Erie. There's a lot of them there. I don't know. There's a lot of country fairs down there.
Sheets is with a Z. That's totally badass. Now I want to go.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Sheets is the best place at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're fucking hammered.
When was the last time you had a 7-Eleven hot dog?
Yeah, I mean, it's along those lines, 100%.
You're flying out to Denver for a golf tournament soon. I'll probably be in Canada. I'll not be here.
So you're just going to miss next week's episode?
Yeah.
So you just work whenever you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
That's how it goes. I take a week off and then I come back and work. I take a week off and then I come back and work.
I actually needed last Tuesday off anyway.
This has been a wild summer, though. I haven't had to take this much vacation in my life, but there's a lot going on right now. So, but once football season comes, that's it. We're just done. Like, probably take 2 days off during the season, and that's about it. Football's such a grind, but I love it. 3.5 weeks away.
I know.
Camp's opening. All right, here we go. We need Garrett Hampson. 3-1 to Garrett Hampson with a runner on second and 2 down. So the Royals are still in this, buddy.
Hampson's good for a little dump over to shortstop.
Hope so. That's all we need. Just get this thing to extras.
He was a terrible Rocky, that's for sure.
He was.
But he's been better with the Royals.
Yeah. Colorado's a rough place to play, man. I mean, it's just no pitcher is ever going to want to be here. Ever.
No. Like, even if, like, what if you're a stud pitcher and they draft you 3rd overall? You're like, immediately request a trade. Like, right? I mean, if
nothing you can do. You just got to suck it up. Like, what I got to talk about, the worst World Series team I've ever seen was the Rockies in 2007. All right, game's over. We are up, though, as we leave. We're up 1.6 units. That's very good. Matt, good to see you again, buddy. Next week, you'll get somebody and you'll do the show. If you don't want to, no big deal.
Yeah,
if you do, great. You're not obligated to do anything. It's baseball season. We're good. We're relaxing. We're having a good time. Patreon.com/Nuke the House, $30. Real, live, real-time sports betting notifications. Thank you, Hurricane Ditka. We will see you in Discord. And like button. Subscribe to the Nuke the House YouTube channel. For Matt, my name is Holden, and I want to thank you very much for watching another edition of the show.